Hail and well met. Welcome to the Westgate Irregulars, episode 41, as yet unnamed. I am Eric Scott to be the DM of this campaign. I am waiting for the third trivia question to be answered, but nobody's got it so far. Seldarine is currently at +2. There's, actually, that second question was worth 2 points, so she's at +3. So if anybody can get the dragon that Stong's armor is made from, what is the name of that dragon?
They will the golden snitch that wins
plus
the whole
3 questions, plus 3 points,
right.
and tie it up with Seldarine. Anyway, so we have a great show for you tonight, but before we get started, I want to remind everybody about Extra Life coming up this weekend. We have a whole day planned of events, which is to say we have 24 hours worth of events planned starting at midnight Friday. I'm going to be running... Yeah, I am going to be running a Westgate side story, which is called Hostile Takeover. It features some of your favorite NPCs elevated to be PCs, a couple of them played by the original people who created those characters. So it's going to be great. And then as we go around, if you want to talk about the event that you are going to be participating in, you go for it. So take it away, Aaron.
Hi, I'm Erin M. Evans. I'm the author of the Brimstone Angels Saga. I also host Champions of Lore on Mondays at 11 on Codename Games Twitch channel. Before I tell you about our sponsors, I will chime in with my Extra Life game. I will be running a game that's called the Call Contract Murders, but which is better known by its colloquial name, Dragonborn Dating Game. So I will be making these guys pretend to be teenage Dragonborn and finding dead bodies. Or in addition, but not at the same time. I don't know. I'm not the boss of you. I'm just the boss of this. But our sponsors, Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms, is a strategy game that unites iconic Dungeons & Dragons characters from novels, campaigns, and popular shows into one epic adventure. And that includes Farida and Havilar from my books, The Brimstone Angels Saga. The game is available for PC and Mac on Steam and Web, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, iPad, iPhone, and on all Android devices. They have very generously given us a code for a gold chest. If you type in the code that's down there into chat, it will spit out the code you need to put into the game. Let us know if you get anything shiny. And if you want to know more, check them out at idlechampions.com.
I'm Rhiannon Held. I write urban fantasy as Rhiannon Held and space opera as RZ Held. We are all authors, and you can check out the little Amazon widget to find our books. And also, I'm not running any of the games for Extra Life. I'm playing in them, but one of my incentives is I will write a short story using the Westgate Irregulars and maybe other people's characters, depending on what's donated. So check that out.
Hi, I'm Yang Wang, a writer and a filmmaker. I'll be playing in a bunch of the games on Saturday, and I'll be on hand to stream most of them. So by the end of the night, if you see some big dark eyes under my eyes, big dark eyes under my eyes, if I've grown a second set of eyes, you know something is wrong.
Umber Hulk.
Yeah.
I'm Stephen Merlino. I'll be running the early shift, not as early as, I guess, Eric's, which is midnight to 4 a.m. Mine
it's early or late, depending on how you look at it.
Mine ends up starting at 5 in the morning. I'm going to do a one-shot. I'm going to run a one-shot for Yang Yang and a couple other players, Jay and Stefan, who used to play a character before we started streaming in this industry. So that should be a lot of fun. It's going to be like I said, a one-shot, 5th level characters, and in and out for 4 hours. Should be fun. So yeah, if you want to buy them a potion or 20 that they can substitute, they're probably going to need it because it'll be a strain, but it'll be a fun strain, you know. Anyway, nice. So that's me, and I hope we'll see you on the early shift. Maybe some of you folks on the East Coast or in other countries, you know, can get there, and it won't seem like 5 in the morning to you.
There you go. You won't have to stay up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, nice. Oh, it's me. Hey, I'm Rainey Henderson, and I am the founder of 21 and Ozrock. You can send me your DNA, and I will find out which of the ancient aliens, spawned your lineage.
Nice.
But
Nice.
oh, actually, I guess. Oh, I'm sorry. Usually, I just like. So I'm an author. Also, but I know.
Since when, Randy?
Yeah, obviously, I just hate promoting myself. But yeah, I'll just say that also for the Extra Life game, one of my incentives, I'm writing a Rogar novel. So set in a world that is not the Forgotten Realms, but suspiciously can be mapped to the Forgotten Realms for legal reasons. But and yeah, so as you can donate, and you can get be the first person to read the get a sneak peek at the first few chapters of that if you want. Also, I think I have you can donate a smaller amount and invent a dwarven curse word or curse phrase that I will use henceforth in the game. So those are a couple of my incentives.
There's some good incentive. If you, I'll have to.
Yeah, hear Aaron say your pickup lines.
I wanted to say a couple of other things. One, there are incentives on my page specifically to help these folks in the 6-hour Westgate Irregulars special game that I am running the afternoon on Saturday. It's 3 to 9, I believe, 3 to 9. And so it's an extra long episode, and it's going to have some dungeon crawly goodness. Stephen will be very excited. And those incentives might allow them to survive a little bit longer. So that's
Yay.
go check them out. And we were talking about what we're going to do to close out our day of gaming. And I think what we settled on was the Doppelgangers Among Us game. So come and watch the Westgate Irregulars playing Among Us and trying to root out who is a doppelganger and who is not. So that'll be fun.
Yeah, I mean, Caliph is the most sus one out of all of us.
Emily, we might be able to talk Emily into playing that.
Yeah, check it. Yeah.
Yeah, so if you've been missing Caliph, come check that out in the hopes that she will be there. And we're going to need some more players, so keep your eyes peeled for how to get in on that game. All right, and with that, are we ready to start tonight's festivities?
Yeah.
Excellent. So I'm going to go around the table, and everyone's going to tell me one thing they remember about last session as to where we are now, starting with Yang Yang.
Well, Stong got some red dragon armor. It's kind of hard to remember that for me, but somehow I recalled that. He also found a book that mentioned something about a manual of gainful exercises, and he is currently still looking for clues as to where the night masks are.
Nice. Okay, Stephen.
Sturge has been flying his contacts, his network of contacts across the city, looking for basically clues to how where they can get into the catacombs more than one way. He doesn't want just one way in. He wants a exit strategy as well. It's in case there's a load-bearing statue that falls down.
Or a ladder. You gotta watch out for the ladder.
Yeah. So, and he's also he's going to stroll over to the where the Briar House, the empty lot where the Briar House was.
Is that what you're going to do during this game?
Oh no!
I'm asking you about what happened last game.
No,
recapping.
We're recapping. We're recapping.
It's like, man, you're bending this recap rule just a little bit.
Well,
whatever it takes.
Sturge's mind exists slightly outside of space and time.
That's
You
true.
can see the future and the past, but not all of his own past. Remember, some of his memories are locked away, and he's on a quest to recover them.
That's true. He sees so many alternative pathways that sometimes he mistakes them for what the pathway he's on.
Yeah, I recall he had an interesting encounter last session.
I remember something about Sturge.
Yes, Sturge. Sturge returned the golden altar self bauble to Fane, who is so miserable about her own appearance. She showed up invisible, and he felt something when he feels something with her, and he probably mistakes what he feels, but he definitely feels something with her that he doesn't feel with anyone else, and he's trying to lay the foundations for a better relationship than the one that they've had in the past, which is purely professional competition. And plus, he does have this he does have to clear up this one possibility that she was the one who murdered his brother, because she was the sewers that day.
And between friends.
Yeah, I'm just hoping the answer is no. But then again, I could be convinced that there was a good reason for it.
Drama.
Did
Dating
you
is
change your
hard.
Facebook status to it's complicated?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Randy, one thing that Rogar remembers from last session.
Well, he does not remember much because he got pretty smashed. But Rogar went to Big Edna's, the local tavern run by a nice dwarf guy, and he met Shay there. Who the things I remember is distinctly are one, her saying that Ruin might have 100 great loves in his life, and I'm like, if it's true love, isn't it like one love forever? I don't know. So this is like not, but all right, whatever. And then, and she gave me a copy of Happy Earthquakes, which I'm so happy about, but also like so it's unedited and stuff. So I'm like saving it. I'm holding off on reading that. I'm like, It's like, when someone gives you your Christmas present well before Christmas, and you're like, should I save it and open it on Christmas? So I have anyway. So I don't know.
Clarify that Happy Dwarven Kama Sutra.
The Dwarven Kama Sutra, which yeah. Which, to be clear, is if everyone's ever read that Kama Sutra, it's there's the like little bit about all the cool positions, but then there's also many chapters on how to court people, how to have good, happy, healthy relationships, and all of that kind of stuff. There's lots of important love advice in there as well.
That's in Happy Earthquakes too, right? I've just been assuming. Okay, cool.
Aye.
I was like, wait.
So Rogar's very well, like, if you're in a relationship, he can give you lots of great advice about what it takes to be in a healthy relationship. But clearly, he's not quite figured out the whole how do you get into a relationship and figure that part out yet. So, and also, obviously, it's so much easier to give other people advice.
You have academic knowledge, not applied knowledge.
Exactly. Now he's going, it's harder than it looks in a book.
Good.
Oddly enough.
All right, Artemisia, one thing from last session.
Well, I'm wondering, getting into character here. Rogar was doing the voice. Artemisia was she had to talk about merchant council. So dealing with the merchant council, lots of things there. Need to get a secretary. Need to study the book that Cecilia found just by chance in Mirren's bedroom.
Was on
Just by chance.
And also still that pesky problem with turning into a wolf when she's asleep. Got to do something about that. So lots of things on her mental list.
Cool. And Cecilia.
Well, Lilton's gone.
Yes.
That's great.
Yes. That is true.
Huzzah!
Positive.
Okay.
Lilton's gone. An urchin has sort of attached herself to...
Yes, Leithaka, in fact.
She'll be fine, probably. Or she'll rob us.
Hey, we invested in the local economy. I'm sure it'll be great. What could go wrong?
She'll steal more money from you. And Cecilia has gone out to check up on the people she had looking for her father, Lazar, who is supposed to be in the gate, according to Sebastian.
Excellent. As I recall, you were taking Sarshan with you. Excellent. Okay. So why don't we start there?
Maybe excellent. Maybe catastrophe. We'll see.
I think the answer to that is yes.
Yes.
So,
sorry for running out. There's a loud noise. That tree fell in our neighbor's house.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Wow!
oh no.
Not ours. All right, let's go.
Okay.
Dodge that wooden stake.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so we'll start there. We'll start with Cecilia. So you are heading out to investigate 3 places where you think you might acquire some information.
Yes. To be clear, I have changed out of the bathrobe into clothes.
Okay.
And I borrowed one of Artemisia's long fancy coats.
Okay.
And I am not wearing my mask. I put my bag, my belt. Weird because broader.
I see.
Maybe, I don't. Maybe. But this way, I will not look like me.
Well, this is sort of one of Mirren's dresses that you put on, right?
Oh, okay. I don't know. It was just in there, and I grabbed it.
Well, that's what it is. Cool. And it kind of, Mirren is a slightly larger person than Artemisia is, so it fits you pretty well.
Okay, well, that's good. I'm still probably fidgeting.
Yeah.
Sergeant, look pretty.
I might have protection.
Sergeant notices you fidgeting as you're headed to the first of your 3 destinations.
Also, I keep doing this, and it's not there. The mask is not there. Because...
So to interrupt real quick, I think this is a great time to show our Westgate Irregulars Westgate map. So if you would tell me the location that you're heading to, I can actually move your token there, and we can show off a little bit of Westgate. So let's see if this will work.
If it doesn't throw things off, I feel like I'd go to the Black Boot first.
Okay. So...
where's the Black Boot?
Just to...
down by the River Thun.
Just to coordinate exactly. Let's see, I have the...
Oh, that's...
yeah, it's kind of cool. You know, we're using Roll20 and this incredibly large map that Eric has provided.
Oh, it is very big.
I have it
created by whom?
By Lori Krell, who does a lot of our... she does a lot of our NPC art. And she is fantastic. So the Black Boot is by the River Thun, and specifically, it's going to coordinate this with Yang Yang. I don't have Roll20 open, but I'll probably open it in the future.
While you guys are working on that, I will tell them this is a tavern that we have been to before that actually Stong has played at multiple times. It's run by a guy named Gnarl Shatterspike.
I believe that's correct.
But if I'm just going to call him Gnarl, so reveal the fact that I'm not 100% name. He's constantly like arguing with me about how much money he owes because Stong keeps breaking. But figured that
is absolutely
part of the show.
True.
It's part of the show.
Okay, but the floorboard problem, that's a different issue. Like at that point, you're cutting into your earnings. Just jump or gently is all I'm saying.
So, Yang Yang, the Black Boot is just east of the bridge over the River Thun, east and north. It's like that big building just on that side.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to the regular view while I fumble around with this since it's a new map.
No worries. No worries.
So
I'll open up Roll20 so it'll be easier to.
But I figured this guy sends me enough letters arguing about money, and Stong has played there enough that this might be somewhere that Lazar might go looking. So when we were back in the Forge of Dawn, which I'm not going to try, I think Rogar happy. I sent a letter to Gnarl and said to keep an eye out, and also that Stong was going to play his new music. So we'll see about setting up a gig or not, because I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, when you walk in, there are numerous people drinking and talking rowdily around. Gnarl Shatterspike, you got it correct the first time, is a big, burly, half-elven man who has a big black mustache. He takes great pride in this voluminous black mustache that he has, which is meticulously curled at the edges. And he sees you, and Sarshan. And like his face kind of falls a little bit, and he's like, "Oh,
Well, that gnarl." I'm going to do a quick sweep of the room. Do I need to make a perception check?
yeah, if you want to." It's full of regulars, big rowdy dock hand workers, sell swords, that kind of
I'm a little
crowd.
edgy. It's a 12.
Okay.
So hopefully Lazar is not hiding behind, because I don't think I see him.
Sarshan looks over at you and he says, "Is he frowning at you or at me? I can't tell."
He just frowns a lot. I don't
Ah.
know if that's true.
He looks around. I don't see anyone I recognize other than Gnarl.
All right. I'm going to go up to Gnarl and ask him if he got my letter.
Says, I got your letter. We have some business.
Yeah, you got anything to tell me? You see anybody?
Seem to think that you still owe me some coin.
I don't think that's right. I'm pretty sure you owe me coin at this.
Make a persuasion check.
Ooh, go Cecilia. Let's get paid. Let's go.
16.
16. He's like, maybe you're right. Maybe I should check my books. Anyway,
But that's the book song for 10 days from now. It's got great new stuff.
You know I can't say no to you. All right, fine.
All right. But you got to tell me, my guy been around here?
Foreign, darker complexion, of a certain age, kind of weaselly.
Yeah, a little.
I haven't seen anybody matches that description.
Okay.
Your boy, he nods over at Sarshan, who is like, ha ha! He claps somebody on the back and like knocks him onto the table. Gnarl's like, he's not gonna kill anyone, is he?
I'm not going to kill anyone.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I've
gonna
heard
kill a bunch of people?
dark rumors. Very, very dark rumors.
Oh, yeah. Slander. Understand. That was doppelgangers.
Doppelgangers. I see. I see. Well, you know,
Partly true.
it's a fairly reasonable explanation.
Yep.
Strokes his mustache. Get you a tankard while you're here.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I got a couple other places I gotta go.
All right. Well, I'll keep an eye out for that man that you're looking for.
We're at I guess we're at Dark Dance Manor. I'm being so.
Dark Dance Manor. Moving up in the world, is it?
Sort of. It's kind of half falling down, and well, we're staying there.
So more like a sideways move.
Sideways, definitely.
Mm-hmm. Well, good luck.
Yo.
We'll see you back in a 10-day. Bring that oversized bard of yours.
And I've told him no more jumping off the table onto the floor.
His music is terrible, but people seem to like it anyway.
You know, he was killing in Red and Seer. I stopped counting encores.
Fair enough.
It was just very popular.
Because she sneaked out.
He wasn't there. I'm sure there were more. But
Okay.
this is how I get you money, man.
Hey, it's okay. I'm not there. I don't hear any of this. You can sell me any way you want to sell me. I know it's all part of the grift.
So you collect Sarshan and head out on your way?
Yes, I don't know. I'm antsy because I mean, that was really the least likely place. But so
Who exactly were we looking for again? Sarshan asks.
my father.
Oh, your father,
I told
right.
you this.
Yes.
You remember what you're looking for you remember what he looks like? This is a
Yes.
conversation we had back like a while ago, so it's okay if you forgot.
Dark complexion. Rashemi. Dark hair.
Yes.
A little gray
Yes.
at the temples, like a ruler gray.
Yeah.
Unless he shaved his head, which is
No,
a
I
distinct
don't even
possibility.
know. Right. A little taller than me. Maybe a beard.
Okay.
maybe a mask. If you see anybody with a mask, that's bad news.
Unless it's you or me.
I'm not wearing a mask. Wait, what? Why do you have
Sometimes you wear a mask.
But I know,
He's
but
got
not right now.
The wolf.
That's
And
right,
he's
I
not
forgot
wearing
about
his
that.
mask either.
Okay.
Right there with you.
Okay. So the next place that she wants to go is a store called Salt Center Provisions, a far shipper.
Okay.
Celia
So
does. Celia knows exactly where.
I don't think we've necessarily decided exactly where on the map it is.
No, but you're the DM, so you
Is it down by the docks? Does that make sense for it to be
Sure.
by the docks? Okay. So the docks are
can be
more
wherever you want.
kind of west of here in the actual main city. So you start heading on your way there. As you are headed that way, you hear sounds of a scuffle in an alley ahead of you. Sarshan immediately tenses and
Okay.
reaches back as though to summon his sword.
Well, I would really like to pull out my axe, but I also know that if I pull out my axe, my father's probably recognize that axe, and so and whatever, like, look, I'm just a noblewoman that I might have passed with, not gonna work. Okay, let's see what that is, because
Yeah,
we're
so
heroes,
now they
that's what happens.
okay, I see the map now. Yeah, now they would have moved over on the Silver Piece Way. And we'll say this salt and is that what you said? Salt and pepper?
What?
Is that the name of the place?
Salt Center.
Salt Center. Right,
I thought you were
sorry.
talking about Lazar's hair. I'm like, is he in the alley? Oh my
It
god!
is kind of what Lazar's hair looks like. Okay.
Oh.
It's over there by the docks. Yeah, you can see it on the map now.
Mhm.
Okay. All right, so you're gonna head into the alley and check it out?
Yes.
Okay.
Or at least like to the mouth of it and make sure it's not something. I mean, if it's just a bunch of like Westgate is full of people who are looking for a fight, and if two of them found each other, I don't see that far. But if they found somebody who doesn't want to have a fight,
Yes, you see two darkly clad figures attacking a smaller person on the ground between them.
okay, that's not okay.
They're kicking that person.
Okay.
You say darkly
Eldritch
clad.
blast one of those guys.
I mean, darkly clad as in they're wearing, dark brown clothes or black. It's hard to tell because it's getting dark, and this is a dark alley.
Okay.
All right, so you Eldritch
can I-
blast one of them. Go
Can
ahead
I
and roll.
summon up my axe first?
Okay.
And then okay.
Burning axe appears. Sarshan's burning
Maybe I
sword
don't really-
appears.
19.
The dark figures
Oh.
look over at you and then zap. I think you can fire two
That's
Eldritch blasts at this
I
level, right?
can. Oh, and the second one is a 20. So that
Nice.
Okay. So these
Mess 'em
beams
up.
of force blast into. Do you hit just one or do you hit both of them?
I want to hit both of them one by
Okay. These beams of force blast into these no good fellows
I have a
and
since I
and
leveled
knock
up.
them kind of staggering back. Do your blasts repel people or no?
I don't think I
Well,
have.
that would be an
It's just,
invocation that you would take. Okay, so no, it just kind of hits them and they go, whoa.
The damage or not.
I do, yes.
Okay, so the one did 20.
Oh my
And then
God.
can you please remind me what the crit damage rules are? Because I've forgotten.
All right, so it's maximum damage and then you roll the die again.
Okay, wait.
So if your attack does a d10 plus your modifiers, it would be 10 plus the attack.
Why it rolled it? Okay, so it sounds like the one that critted did a 20, and then the other one did 8.
Okay. So the one that did 20, that guy is knocked entirely down, just, and the one that did 8, that cloaked figure takes one look at you with your axe and Sergeant with the sword, and with your energy still crackling in your hand, and just runs away. Just runs off down the alley.
Okay, satisfying.
That's my
Okay.
business manager.
Sarshan looks to you like it gives you the should I pursue look.
No, I don't think so. Who's the person on the ground? Like, let's check on them. Martian has healing magic.
That's true. All right. You head over to the
Grab his
person on the
arm.
ground.
Who's on the ground?
Well, it turns out to be a scrawny urchin by the name of Lathaka, who is very badly bruised, obviously been punched in the face, and then kicked a couple of times by these two thugs.
Okay, this is gonna. Is she awake? Or is she like.
She's kind of like dazed.
Okay, I'm gonna beckon Sarshan over and be like, can you do your healing magic?
He says, of course. He puts one hand on her forehead and healing magic flows into her. She goes,
Okay.
What
did you do?
She looks around. Like, what are you doing? Oh, this is terrible.
You were getting beaten up by I don't know what. Do I have any idea who those guys were? Were they nice? Or one of the many others?
Do you go and
Running
inspect?
rampant.
Do you go and inspect the guy on the ground?
Sure. At least I roll him over.
He has a black mask like tied around his neck.
These guys. Why are
And
you
like-
antagonizing Nightmare?
Lathaka says, "Hey, they attacked me. They were mugging me," and she kicks the guy on the ground, who kind of groans. He's not actually dead, just unconscious.
Oh, you're putting me in a moral quandary. I feel like we should take care of this guy, but also the guy who's unconscious.
Sarshan stabs the guy.
Oh, good. Sarshan solved the problem. Sweet.
Sarshan
Okay.
problem solver.
And then Lathaka goes, huh?
Hey, like, maybe let's.
Oh, sorry.
Stop. Oh my god!
Just
What
puts
did I
the blade
literally
away.
just say? Oh, okay.
Like he wrenched it out and then it disappeared.
Okay.
Lathaka looks at him wonderingly.
Come on, little like pull her with us.
And she says, no, this is bad. Like I owed them a little bit of coin. It's the deal that we have. And oh no.
You're making deals with night masks? Oh
Well,
my god!
Otherwise they would hurt me or, my friends.
Ugh.
It's not like I had any choice.
Okay.
And Sarshan
Well,
says, us,
now you have a choice.
we are the choice.
Okay, well, you didn't kill him, so why don't you come with us?
Sarshan says, I killed him.
Yes. Good job, bud. Okay. So why don't you come with us? And,
Okay.
And like we'll face and deal with that mess.
Sarshan says, would you like me to follow the one who ran away?
You keep saying that. It makes me wonder if some higher power is suggesting that's a good idea.
Only the higher power that is my thirst for retribution.
So while that sounds like a really excellent idea, I think Cecilia is still concerned that she's going to stumble upon her father, and she doesn't want to do that by
Oh,
herself.
of course.
She
Yeah.
definitely doesn't want to do it with it in tow. Like, as much as she is inclined to be like, go free, find your friends, to like Taka, that seems very irresponsible. So go to the next place.
Okay. So you
March her.
yeah, she sticks real close to you. She looks at Sarshan like with a little bit uneasy. Like
Fine.
No,
No, don't worry about him.
dangerous.
Yeah, but only if you're terrible.
Okay. Well, those guys were pretty terrible.
Yeah, see? You'll be
Well-
fine.
Or a bard.
He
Also,
works
to
for
be clear,
you?
I mostly killed him. No, he doesn't work for
Oh.
Don't all.
No, it's fine. I understand.
You're 13. What do you understand?
He likes you. Sarshan's like, yes, I do like her. And Laythok is like, ah, and then she looks up at you and she's like,
Yep. Okay, that's it.
No cookies for you.
Julia's very like, there's this.
Sarshan says, she is pack. We are pack.
Just go.
And Laythaka says, what does that mean? Like he carries things for you?
Nope. I mean,
Sarshan
yes,
says,
yes.
no, we
Okay, but
are
yes.
we are family in a way.
Keep saying that, and it sounds.
He says, I'm sorry, it's just a word I heard someone use.
Okay. There's like a cross-cultural.
Someone named Gaza that I met in a pub once. I was trying to explain the concept of pack. And they told me, family, you mean? And I said, what does that mean? And then they explained it's something similar to pack.
Except it's okay to
Like
love your
Taka says-
family, just don't love your family.
Yeah.
Laythaka
So he's like, have I read all of them?
Laythaka tugs on Cecilia's like on the shoulder of your dress there, of your gown there, and says, he's weird, isn't he?
Yeah, but don't be rude about it.
Okay, that's why I'm
Makes him
whispering it.
lovable.
All right, so you head to your next destination?
Yes.
Okay. So, describe this place to us, since it's largely of your creation.
Because I made up a letter to the guy.
Exactly. Victim of your
okay.
own success, Aaron.
This is a store. It sells delicacies from all over. Cecilia is familiar with it because it sells jeweled Roshemi fire wine and also stjorl, which is a kind of cheese that not everybody appreciates. It's
Flashback to a conversation with Shay. No, the lady said that stocking jeweled was not cost effective, but I do know a guy.
When the only people who open a bottle of jeweled are superstitious Roshemi who then pound it and mess the place up, I understand. Yes, this is a place that she has been directed to. And
Have you been here before? You've been here before.
Several times.
Okay. What's the interior of this place look like?
I imagine it like full of shelves with lots of different wares, many of which are very unfamiliar. This is a place where the people of Westgate, who are not originally Westar, come to find their bit of home, right?
Yeah.
Their booze. Because apparently I'm here for booze most.
So there are bottles of all different shapes and sizes and some of them are glass, some of them are stone, some of them
Dried
are
herbs hanging.
ceramic. There are many dried herbs of all sorts of different shapes hanging from the ceiling. Sarshan is looking around like, and like his nose is like.
Just a happy face.
Yeah, this is a wondering face.
Asha.
Laythak is like
A lot. So just a call out for the owner, Arius. And
I'll be right up. Marius comes out of the back. What is Marius like? Okay. Marius.
That Marius is like a little is very polite, but potentially a little annoyed that Cecilia does not always show up on time to pick up the stuff.
Marius is a kindly human fellow, male, female, they, them, what?
Oh, male. Sorry.
Male. Okay. Human fellow. He's a little soggy around the middle, as it were.
What happens when you sell excellent cheese?
It's true.
Yeah.
But he's quite kindly, and he says, it's you, Cecilia.
Sorry, what's that one saying? Like, you never trust a skinny chef?
Yeah, don't trust the skinny shipper of.
Says, I have somewhat mixed feelings about your latest request. You were a little late to pick it up, and that was going to be a financial hit to me, but it's been quite a hit with the neighborhood, so I've been stocking it.
Good. I would like more of that, please.
Excellent. Let
Did you
me wrap some up for you. He
Also,
looks at your companions.
I need some gold and some czar.
Of
'cause
course.
Artemisia asked me to pick up some. Did you get those chili snails that I wanted?
I did. Nobody seems to want to buy those.
That's okay. It's apparently it's a orcish delicacy from the swamp of Cormyr. I've
That
never had
that
it.
would explain it.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Chili snails. Chili
So
snail
nice
poppers.
getting them for Stan.
Yeah.
I tell you, I'm doing some great business with Aurora. We worked out a very mutually beneficial deal to get some of these more exotic items. I don't suppose you're looking for anything else that I can add to the list and try out. I'm looking to expand my inventory.
Probably. I'll have to get back to you with specifics because right now the only thing I can think of is stone soup. Honestly, I think we're bad.
You know, I've heard of that. Would you like to buy some stones?
No, I feel
What a
like
shrewd
wild
businessman.
harvested is probably better, and the markup's not.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Did you get my letter?
Wild stones.
I did.
Anything? Anybody coming in here buying stroll that masked?
No.
Oh.
He looks over at your companions. He's like, "Who's the kid?
And
who's that? Elf."
Person. Do you have any like jerky, like dried meat or something?
Like what kind? Like rothe?
Oh. Like what?
I have a lot of rothe meat.
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know.
Let me wrap some up for you.
Cecilia's like, I'm gonna buy him a present. Look how nice I am. Also, I don't think why not try it?
All right. Well, he heads back to the back and he kind of shouts back to you as he's back there. He says, "Yeah, I haven't seen anybody that has a mask other than you."
Do you have anybody coming in here? You said you're selling a lot of the Storl. Are you selling it to Rashami people or like?
No, Westar folk.
Okay.
You Rashemi seem to have good taste.
Not a thing. Yeah, a lot.
Well, let me revise. You Rashemi seem to have interesting taste.
Admittedly, do not.
So Sarshan is like telling Leithaka about some of the herbs. And she looks really interested. And then she comes back over to you and she says, she tugs at you again and she's like, in a whisper, "Does he know what he's talking about?"
Probably.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
You know what? It'll come out of the blue. All of a sudden, very smart. It's frustrating.
Yeah, boys are frustrating. Anyway.
Okay.
So she says, "I am going to find one of these things and convince him that it's just water." And she heads off.
Okay.
Sarshan comes over to you and he says, "She seems happy. Did you bring her here to make her happy?"
No, I came here again to find out if my dad's been here. Also, don't drink anything she gives you. She's up to something.
I see. I think she admires you a great deal.
That's her mistake.
I don't think it's a mistake.
Yeah.
I admire you a great deal,
Oh.
but in a different way.
Wonderful.
Also, and he takes your hands in his hands and he says, "I want to thank you for bringing me to your place."
Oh, yeah. That's okay. Yes, you're welcome.
This
That's
is your
true. She
place
doesn't have brought people. I
that
guess
no one else has been to, I'm guessing.
no, nobody wants.
I wanted to come here. I did not know that I wanted to, but now that I'm here, I know that I wanted to come. Marius shows back up at the counter.
Oh, okay. Is that? Thank you. That's everything.
Sarshan's still holding your hands.
What do I? Oh,
Marius looks down at your joined hands. He says, yeah, just he gives you a bill of some
Okay.
coins.
do I pay it now?
If you have the coin,
I mean,
on you. Of course you did.
this is not
Here's that jerky you asked for also.
Okay.
So these long strips of kind of dark red jerky.
It's like, and it starts like,
He looks at it. What do I do with this?
you eat it, a snack
Oh,
thing.
so then you're leaving. Do you leave Leithaka there?
I don't know, does Lithaka seem to be enjoying herself?
She does.
Okay, I'm gonna lean over to Marius and be like, you happen to need an assistant?
You want me to give the kid a job?
Oh yeah.
No,
She's a real go-getter.
she seems interested and probably nimble enough. She's stolen several things while we've been standing here.
So you know what? She'll be able to spot the people who come in and steal. That's the thing.
Exactly.
A thief to catch a thief.
That's
If you don't take her, I gotta take her to the Silks of Dawn.
oh well,
And then she'll be
nobody wants
wasted.
that.
You don't want to waste someone with a palate this refined. Needles and pins.
I agree. All right. Well, I'll give her a job, and if she steals less than 20 gold pieces worth of merchandise in her first 10 day, then I'll keep her.
Okay. I'm gonna pull Lithaka aside and be like, okay, I hooked you up. You got a job here. Do you want
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. So you can stay and learn the ropes, and I'll come back and check on you later.
Okay.
You're still supposed to come by with those blankets that Stong gave you money to buy. You didn't forget that.
Yeah, I was thinking you might have forgotten about the
No,
blankets. All right.
Definitely. I
Well,
can't do that today. I understand.
Marion says, "Hey, kid, I want to show you how about smoking meat." And she's like, "Oh, that sounds neat."
Well, this works out.
She
This
says-
seemed more interesting for her than thread and
Thank you, mass lady.
doesn't see me in my mask. Wait up.
Sartion's like, "Huh? She called you mass lady. I wonder
I'm a
what that
little-
means."
I'm a little bit concerned. Just be like, kid, come here. Oh, no, she saw me with my
Oh.
mask earlier, didn't she?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll let my paranoia ebb back slightly.
So you're headed out of the place, and
Yes.
Sartion's like, "Oh,"
That is not.
and he just
Happiness.
kind of spits the jerky onto the ground. I'm
No.
sorry, that
Not even
is
Sartion likes it. Hmm.
far too dead.
Oh.
Okay.
Would you like to try some though?
Not the one you. I guess so. Fine. We'll put it in the bag. I'm very agitated. Kind of. I don't know. I should feel better having two evidences of no, Lazar is not here, but it is tracking. So the third person I sent a letter to though is Shay.
Yeah.
So that should
Sorry.
be.
Sartion puts his hand on your upper arm and he says, "Don't worry, it will be all right." It's not an easy thing to say. I've been around you a long time. Things are rarely all right.
Fair.
Okay, that doesn't make me feel a lot better.
Now,
but
whatever happens, we shall overcome it. No,
Messes
but
with
maybe I'll get
people's
to stab him.
minds. You know what? That would be.
Oh wow.
Well, then I shall look forward to doing that.
Wow, dating's hard.
All right.
So hard. It's so hard.
You
I'm
and
not
then you
even
start
100% sure this is dating. Okay.
you start heading over to the Silks at Dawn, or the actually it's
Where's
the
Shay gonna be? He's
it's
gonna
the
be-
dawn and dusk.
There we go.
So it's during the night at the moment. So
The church,
all right.
not the church, the church.
yeah, the sun is setting. Well, Shay, if you recall from last session, is currently at a pub with Rogar, having a conversation and drinking heavily. But we are going to cut over to one of our other intrepid adventurers
Excellent.
for their investigation. So, who would like to go next, other than Rogar? Since well, I kind of know what. I think Rogar crashed at the pub that he was at Edna's. Yes. Okay.
Mhm.
So, shall we go with Stong? Let's go with Stong.
Okay. Right after Stong drags Rogar over to Big Agnes, where he happened to be crashing over. There we go. Excellent. So Stong is
Okay.
still at Darkdance Manor.
Hmm?
He was spending time in the library there. But after Cecilia left with Sarshan, he continues to search for more clues as to where the Night Mask could be in the catacombs.
Okay. In the library at Dark Dance Manor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, if you recall, Sebastian identified several books that might have been the book that Mirren was looking at. So he's looking through them to see if he can find one that looks familiar. Are you going to join him in that effort?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Excellent. Okay, so you're looking through these books. One of them is a history of Westgate. One of them is about wars around the Moon Sea. One of them is a treatise on illusion magic, specifically as practiced by the clergy of Lyra, Leira.
I snagged that one. I think my friend Sturge would really appreciate leafing through that one.
Okay. One seems to be a chronicle of the adventures of some adventurer named Elias of Westgate, Alias, Elias, or Alias.
Is that like an
Well-
actual adventure, or is it like kind of like a like a bodice ripper adventure?
Seems to be a pretty factual account written by written in a very scholarly hand.
I don't know if any of our teammates.
You
would
and
appreciate that one.
Sebastian disagree about how it should be pronounced. Which of you comes up with the alias instead? Is it him or is it you?
I will.
Okay. And Sebastian goes, clever. Yes.
Thank you.
I can see why they might have named this person that.
So about this book that Mirren was looking for.
Yes.
I mean, do you think it's still here?
Well, I suppose I hope so. There are just so many pages that I just caught a basic glimpse of it, and my brain isn't fully. Many of my memories are just locked. It's strange.
A memory lock, huh? That sounds like my friend Sturge. Maybe if I bring you to Sturge, we could figure out a way to get your memories unlocked. Or I could take you to one of the temples in the city.
We're just
Maybe
like,
they
I
could
knew
kill
that.
Maybe they could become friends.
Well,
Start a support group.
I'm kind of worried about leaving the manor since I know that Cecilia will be back, and if I leave, then I might miss her, and then I won't. It took me this long to find her, and I don't want to lose her again. You know.
Okay. I think that's understandable. It's very considerate of you. So, I have a non-traditional method that I once heard about that could perhaps help you unlock some deep-rooted memories. It's going to be a little kooky, but just go with me.
Okay. Anything.
All right. So Stong is going to go, he's going to tell him to wait in his room, and then Stong is going to go over to the kitchen.
You mean the room with the binding magic?
Yeah, that room.
Oh, okay.
Okay. What would be a room that you would find the most relaxing?
Well, there's too much room here in the library. It's too much tactical space. If we're attacked here, it's much harder for me to win a battle. Tend to be a quick little. My style is based on speed rather than strength.
So like a nice, defendable place with a good escape route.
Exactly.
That's
That's what
very
we need.
relaxing for you. Okay. How about you could go to the kitchen with me then,
Okay.
because there's a back door to the back garden. and
Right.
the kitchen's got a lot of food and a barrel that you
was
can
gonna
pop
say,
into.
Are you gonna visit the barrel?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is way sooner than I thought. Okay.
Right. He comes with you.
Quit it.
I guide him over to the kitchen, and I put the barrel next to him, and I say, if anything happens, you will never be safer than inside of this thing. Trust me.
Okay. The barrel doesn't say anything, but you feel like it's looking at you longingly.
I give it a nice pat, say, one day. And then Stong goes around the kitchen, and he's going to get various herbs. He's going to get like rosemary and thyme and like peppermint. He's going to collect a bunch of candles, hopefully like scented ones, if they happen to have any in this manor.
Okay.
And
I mean, it's Mirren. She
I would be very
loves stuff like that.
disappointed if Mirren didn't have an array
I know,
of scented
right?
candles, like
Yeah.
in many choices.
Oh yeah.
There's the sandalwood,
She has
the
many.
patchouli.
Yeah, she has many scented soaps, right?
I mean,
Definitely, she has scented candles.
okay, so what scented candles do I find?
Oh boy. Well,
I mean,
you
you wanted
find the
this.
ones. You find the ones that Aaron specified.
Mhm.
There are many that have lots of flowery scents. You find scented candles that are of various herbs that you were looking for. There's a rosemary scented candle, for instance. There's a thyme scented candle.
Minotaur
Nice.
musk.
There's a mustard scented candle.
Bacon?
There's
Mustard seems
a-
unwise.
There is a candle that smells very, very familiar to you. Make some kind of check, an intelligence check of some kind.
Driftwood oil.
Okay.
Billy
I'm
Snail.
gonna... Yeah, okay, I'll just do straight intelligence.
Has a kind of waxy cheese-like texture.
17.
Okay. You recognize it as doppelganger cheese.
Oh,
No.
I pocket that one for later,
Mm-hmm.
but I keep the candles. Why does she have doppelganger cheese? But
Oh my god! Why would
she-
you milk a doppelganger?
yeah, so many questions, so many mysteries.
Oh my god!
But Stong is on a mission. So he collects a bunch of the scented candles like peppermint and thyme and rosemary. He goes and he gathers some large rocks from the back garden, and he puts a pan underneath those rocks. And he's going to close all the curtains and dim the lights. And then he's going to heat metal on the pan to warm those rocks up. And he's going to light these candles. And then he's going to put
Sebastian stares at you this whole time.
Trust me, Sebastian. I've heard of this method.
Okay.
It's worth a shot. I don't have any memory unlocking magic because this is all I got.
Okay.
And so Stong is gonna set the mood, and it's gonna be nice and dark and relaxing. And then Stong is going to lift Mirabelle from his chest and put her in front of Sebastian. And he's gonna say, "Okay, Sebastian, I want you to stare at the baby. Track my daughter with your eyes." And then he's gonna swing her back and forth in front of him.
Oh my god!
You're getting sleepier, more relaxed.
I feel like we are somewhere
Get-
at Westgate. We are all.
I'm just trying to solve
But it's
problems. Trying to
amazing.
solve
Continue.
problems.
I mean, if it works, then we
That's-
could.
Yeah.
That is fair.
Hey.
So Stog is going to say, "You are feeling more relaxed.
Yeah,
take-
am I?
Take one deep breath and hold it. Count to 10 in your head, and then release it slowly. And then take another deep breath. Now, let the rhythmic beat," and then like Stong's gonna start like beating on the table, like, "Let that take you away to earlier times. Tell me the earliest memory that you have."
All right, he's game. He's closing his eyes. He's trying to go along with it. It's smelling really ripe in here right now.
Oh, ripe? Oh no! Oh no!
You realize that the herbs are starting to burn.
He's gonna put that out. Oh, he has prestidigitation, so maybe he could just use that to change the scent to something relaxing.
Sebastian's face is getting a little like disturbed, like he's having a nightmare.
He says, "Tell me what you experience. You're safe. Don't worry."
It's just a jumble. Yes, I was there with Ilya, and we were together, and someone came in and caught us.
Who? Tell me any detail that you remember.
Oh, it was, and he just kind of wakes up, and he says, "Oh no, that just."
Okay, thank you for
Well,
that. That was very brave of you.
he kind of shivers.
Could we try one more time?
Says, "It smells really bad. Is this supposed to smell really bad?" And Mirabelle goes, me.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was both her and I. It's just hard. Anyways.
Sebastian points at the diaper and he's like, "Is that supposed to be that way?"
Stong's gonna...
And Mirabelle goes,
Oh, man. Stong's gonna go poof and then cast prestidigitation on it to make the diaper smell like
Oh my god.
clean
rosemary.
The spell I want the most now.
Not real life.
It's a good one for child raising, right? So he says, "Okay, so are you okay now to try one more time? I think we made some good progress, but I think we could go a little bit deeper."
Wait, there was an illustration in the book
Yes?
that Mirren was looking at, and I remember. And he stands up and he rushes back to the main room.
Well, Mirabelle, it looked like our guided relaxation, meditation, hypnosis
Mirabelle's like,
worked.
"High five!"
Yeah. I'm really glad that worked because I had no clue what else I would do after that.
All right, you get back to the library, and Sebastian is like rummaging through the books, and he like shoves a couple of them over to the side, and then he's flipping through one, and he points to an illustration, specifically in the illusion book, and it looks like a holy symbol of some kind.
Can I roll like a religion to see if I recognize it?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Oh, 24.
Ooh.
Very nice.
All right. So the symbol is a inverted triangle. So the vertex at the bottom, right? Like this,
Mm-hmm.
like a V shape in a triangle, full of swirling mist. And this symbol, which is carved into stone. Okay, so like the drawing is of the symbol carved into a stone wall. And he says, this was the symbol, and that is the symbol of Lyra, the lady of the mists, the lady of deception, goddess of illusion and trickery.
Or is it?
Good question. So it was this page.
The goddess of lies.
It was this page that she was looking at, and he kind of pushes the book toward you, and then like stands away.
Stone says, "Well, thank you. Thank you for agreeing to my little experiment. Maybe in the future we could have more sessions, and I could help you unlock more of your memories."
That's okay. I appreciate your efforts. I really do, but maybe let's stick with actual magic. Maybe that would work better.
But I haven't even given you the mud bath.
Great for your skin.
Okay.
Sebastian wonder if Stong likes him a little more.
So Stong's gonna take the book, and I guess he thinks that Sturge understands illusions the best, so he's gonna go look for his friend Sturge.
Okay, Sturge, where does this evening in Westgate find you?
Sturge is going to be he's going to. Is anyone in Mirren's room? He knocks on the door.
It seems to be empty at the moment.
I'm going to search it for secret doors and compartments.
When you get in there, you so this is like in the evening. You've had your rendezvous with Fane. You've gone back into the manor. You heard Stong like chanting, and you heard Mirabelle going from the library or from the kitchen. Sorry.
You smell the cat.
You can smell the many candles.
You feel very relaxed.
You see the doors to the main room hanging ajar.
Mhm.
And yeah, you go in there. That's Mirren's room. It's empty. All the dresses have been pulled out of the closet and strewn around.
Oh, it's Cecilia's
Shredded up a
room.
little.
Some of them have been like shredded slightly.
Framed!
The bath water is all murky.
Oh, Cecilia.
The bedclothes are all thrown around the place.
Oh,
There's a big bone,
I mean,
like
I knew she
from a
was
ham or a
messy,
steak.
but my lord.
Oh my
Flies
God.
buzzing around it.
Oh my God.
And there are all kinds of paw prints all over the place, like wet paw prints leading away from the room.
I feel like this painting a picture.
Well,
But it's after Artemisia has.
Oh yes, but none of us know you're doing that. So this is falling on me, on Cecilia, and now we've added in wet paw prints. I don't know.
Anyway,
new level of messiness.
you're in that room now, Sturge.
Yeah, he's just figuring, okay, she's a wizard. She's clearly gonna have secret doors and things, and it's possible we could find information behind them. So he's gonna investigate the room.
Okay.
And let's see, he hasn't done his. Need to roll his whatchamacallits. Portents. Ooh, he has a 19, a 17, and a 16. So he's going to choose to roll a 19 on this, which gives him a 25.
All right.
Invest-
So what are you looking? It's just kind of an investigation to look around the room.
Yep. Yeah, he's looking for secret doors, compartments, loose stones, those kinds of things.
Okay.
If I were a super powerful wizard and I had a bedroom, I would have definitely an escape hatch or something.
But your bedroom would be like up in the attic, right?
Oh, yeah. And
I very much enjoy the construction of if I were a super powerful wizard and if I had a bedroom. like the alternative. I want to go, what's the alternative? But if you're a super powerful wizard, you live on a
Okay.
cloud.
Yeah.
true.
Live on underwater. I don't know. I'm a super powerful wizard.
All right. So you pretty easily find the concealed door that leads to her privy. She has her own private
the
chamber
fancy
for relieving
bathroom.
herself.
Was this something that was someone else had already obviously found as well?
Nope. No one's
Oh.
used it.
Okay. It's probably a lot tidier. Am I wrong? Okay. Okay.
I mean, there's a toilet there, and
that's it. You found a secret toilet?
And
what
and
about
like a
safe?
little basin for washing your hands.
What about treasure hoard? Under the basin in the bathtub.
What-
It's an
Is there a
illusion.
gun in the tank?
right.
Right. That's the question.
He disbelieves the illusion. It's clearly a treasure room.
You don't find any secret
Is there a
doors.
wand
Nice
in
try.
the tank?
You do, however, find a secret compartment, which is at the head of her very wide bed. That bed is wide enough for at least 4 people.
Mhm.
Um,
Gonna definitely find a way to open that. First, look for traps.
I wanna be like
you
two
don't
if one of
find
them is a
any
wolf,
particular
that's-
traps on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to need you to do a thieves tools check to open it, though.
How about that? Let's see.
Ooh, I haven't had that in a while.
I'm gonna just go ahead and roll that because I think I could probably do that just fine. Yep, he rolls an 18.
You rolled an 18 or you got an 18?
Total of 18.
Okay.
Mirror
You
keep
do
it a
not
secret.
successfully open it.
Oh no. I'm
And
just
I
gonna start guessing what.
try again.
You could try again with disadvantage.
Okay, and then I'll use my last 2 rolls of what do you call it? That thing.
Portent.
Portents, thank you. Which will give him a 24.
Okay. That is successful.
Excellent.
Nice.
Describe the satisfaction of picking that one.
Oh, he's trembling. He's hyperventilating. Okay, no.
Oh, wow.
Zax.
That's the first thing you've
PG-13.
X-carded. That's the only thing Aaron's X-carded in all these sessions.
Oh my god.
No.
No.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay. So, in this secret compartment, you find several things, including a few gemstones, a silver ring with some kind of interesting and ornate design on it, and a rod about 12 inches long or so.
Mm-hmm. Detecting magic.
Yeah, the rod and the ring are both magical. And you find one other thing, which is, it looks like the blade of a dagger. Not the dagger itself, but the blade.
Magical?
Yeah, it does have magic about it.
Interesting. He's going to look at that. He's going to pick that up with Mage Hand and examine it very carefully.
Okay. It looks very, very old. It's dark gray in color. It has what look like rust stains on it. Make an investigation check.
Okay. Oh, 26. Natural 20.
Ooh.
Nice.
Is that blood?
It is indeed blood. Blood stains. Blood stains on the dagger. Da-da-da-da. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
He's going to leave that. Should he? Oh, that's very curious. Okay, he's going to Mage Hand the magical things. He's going to leave because he thinks that. Oh, sorry. I'm having trouble controlling my face and believes Mirren.
What?
Did that just happen? All right.
I mean,
Mirren-
this is like
Mirren-
Sturge's birthday, whole cache of magic.
Like he lost his magic.
Yeah, you're just so excited.
I just wanted to do a straight face when I said this, but I just couldn't. I was having trouble with that. He believes Mirren would want him to have these things.
Oh, wow. What justification.
to help in her rescue. Fully going to give them back. He's going to be open about it, but he will Mage Hand them into a pouch at his side.
Okay.
And close the thing up on the 2 remaining gems.
Okay.
Oh, wait a second. There's always a false bottom in these things. He'll investigate the interior of the compartment, and should there be nothing, then he'll close the gems back in there.
Then you find our half-finished crossword.
Feel called.
Nope. Nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
Or Sudoku. We're
All right.
a Sudoku person.
Then he's going to get out of the room and leave the door ajar again and brush off any of the dirt that.
As you were coming out of the main suite there,
Yes.
you find Stong and Sebastian poring over books in the middle of the room. And then Sebastian's like, that one there. And he slides the book over to Stong and he stands back like, that's the one. So just for everyone watching, this is something that already happened. This is just like cotemporous.
Yeah. But wait, I haven't even given you the mud bath.
Well, maybe we can, maybe not. So, Serge, you can intercede, or you can sneak off if you would like.
Oh, well, I do know what they're looking through those books, so I'm definitely going to go check it out.
So, Sturge, you just appear.
Hey, Sturge.
Sebastian is freaked out, but Stong is like, yeah, this is Thursday.
This is normal. This is
That's
normal.
jumpy. What is this you found, Sebastian?
Oh no, this is just the book that Mirren was looking at, I think. It's this symbol. I remember the symbol. Stong helped me. Well,
It's like
let's not get crazy here. But Stong was helping me try to
barrel.
remember, and
Barrel
I
did it.
remembered this symbol.
Have I ever seen this symbol before?
Make
Like-
a religion check.
Like in especially in Mirren's place here, or
Make a religion check.
21?
Very
It
nice.
is the symbol of Lyra, the goddess of illusion and mysteries, who you have come across in your studies about magic.
Yeah.
She is one of the magician gods. There are
oh,
several magician gods.
I know more about her. I'm going
You
to sit
do
down.
know a bit about her,
Right. Well, I'm
but I mean, she's a mystery. So
She's the goddess of lies. How would you know if you knew anything about her?
I'm definitely going to sit down, pull out a chair, and study this with Stong and see if between the two of us we can learn
do you
something.
know that there was a
Oh.
time when scholars speculated that Lyra had perished and been converted into a different, like her power was seized by a different deity. But they disagree about whether that deity was Cyric or Shar.
Legitimately, my favorite thing about Lyra, like, oh, she's dead. And then Lyra's like, ha ha ha, I got you. And it's perfect. It all fits within her dogma.
There are actually notes in the margin
Yeah.
that were obviously added after the book was written. That like it's like just like the word HAH and then with a little smiley face.
Nice. I like it.
Okay. So we'll examine the page before and the page after and see if we can understand what in context this is all about. I mean, if it's just the symbol.
So this particular page speaks about about a particular legend of the Church of Lyra called the Hidden House,
Ooh.
which is a temple that supposedly wanders through the sewers of Westgate.
Shut up.
That's cool. Does it mention at all about how to find it if it wanders?
It is said that if you can find this symbol,
You defeated Aaron, Stephen.
if you can find this symbol graven into the stone beneath the city, then you can summon the temple.
Whoa. How do you summon the temple?
Book is not clear on that. There are notes in the margins that say, "Just a legend?" ?
You'll become a devotee of Lyra, Sturge, I swear.
He kind of already is.
I know, right?
Unofficial.
It's unofficial. You die, you go to the fugue plane, you're like, oh no, where am I going to go? And Lyra's like, I know where you're going to go. Or
Yeah.
do I?
Oh. Dun, dun, dun.
Okay.
That music plays after every sentence she says.
Yeah.
At that point,
Yeah.
Stong, you hear a message in your head, and it is Shay Darksong's voice. She says, "Hey, so I was opening up the dusk for operation tonight, and there's this wolf here,
Oh.
and she's got like a whole side of ham with her." And I tried to chase her off, but she really likes the clothes.
Oh, it's
Can
a
you
song
help?
that.
Don't bring the racist sword.
Okay. Song put
Would you like
together.
to reply?
That was my reply. Okay.
Okay.
Stong pieces it together when she mentions like wolf plus fashion. Because before he was kind of like wolf, ham hock. Yeah, okay, sounds normal. All right. You know, could happen. Oh, but clothes. Okay. That must be Artemisia. So Stong is going to turn to his friend Sturge and he says, hey, Sturge, I think we should look for the symbol. But it seems like Artemisia needs us to, or Shay needs us to look into this fashion-loving wolf that just appeared. It probably is Artemisia, I think.
I believe that is a good idea, but I have to explore something on my own here. I'm going to sit with these books, and I found something.
Oh,
I bring out the 3 items, and I'm going to find a piece of cloth that I can
The
wrap.
ring, the rod, the dagger blade.
I'm going to wrap the dagger blade in a piece of cloth.
No, the dagger blade was wrapped in a piece of cloth already.
Oh, okay.
A piece of red cloth. Sorry, I didn't mention it.
Okay. I found these in a secret compartment in Mirren's room, and I need to identify them. And I will take this time to do that and let you go ahead. She's not in danger, I assume.
she's in danger of overeating and then being really embarrassed.
True.
It's a
Oh,
long-term
Artemisia.
health effect.
Oh, if so, unless you feel you need me in this, I will remain.
No, but if you think bardic inspiration or perhaps like enhanced intelligence might help you in your search for answers, I'd certainly be offer that before I leave.
Absolutely. Intelligence is something I've craved since my brain damage incident.
Ooh, I happen to have a experimental method to unlock memories if you ever wish to try it at some point. It seemed to work with Sebastian.
Sebastian's still standing there watching you guys have this conversation.
Yeah.
Sebastian's in the
It's the
background.
weirdest conversation ever. It's like, what are you even talking about?
Is Sebastian standing behind Stone going,
He's looking at the items. He's looking at the magic items, actually.
oh,
Oh.
I'm like, huh.
Sturge will kind of cover them up a little bit and say, do you mind?
What, were they private, these things that you stole from Mirren?
Mirren
Got you there.
would want me to employ all means possible to rescue her. I will most certainly deliver them back to her. I'm hoping there will be some clues here.
I
But
see.
you-
Sounds like you found her rod.
I see. Thank you, Sebastian. And is there something burning in the kitchen? I wonder if you might check on that.
Oh, the thing that Stog, you didn't. He runs to the kitchen.
Usually you're not asking the wizard to help you identify stuff fast.
He's a wizard?
Yes, isn't he?
You're not really sure.
I don't know.
Well, if he's changed his mind later, I didn't know about it. So
He talks. He talks about. He seems to know a lot about magic.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I'm. Okay.
if you don't want to, you don't want to.
No.
I'm not there to tell you. You're leaving options on the table.
So Stong will give his friend Sturge a bardic inspiration, so you could add a d10 to your roll within 10 minutes after he leaves.
Nice.
Can you jack up my intelligence for a period of time?
It's a concentration. I can, but it's a concentration. So, after I leave.
He'll make you smart, but he has to think about making you smart.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Thank you. I will save that for any arcana checks I have to check on that dagger.
All right. Remember, 10
Okay.
minutes. Okay, so then
Right.
Stong leaves to go fetch Artichoke.
All right. So we're going to do one more scene and then we're going to take a break. So, Rogar,
Hey.
you awaken in a drunken, hungover, somewhere in that line between drunk and hungover, stupor.
I bet there's a dwarven word for it.
There are dwarven words for every segment of being drunk and or hungover. Like, there are at least 20 words for it.
Hey, Roomba. Hey, Roomba.
And Roomba is there, and Roomba has cleaned you off, and you feel like you've lost a layer of skin.
Exfoliated.
Yes.
Right?
That's-
People will pay for this. I keep saying.
You just feel very smooth.
Yeah, add it to Stong's beauty regime there. His spa regime.
Oh my
Oh,
god, we should start a
yeah.
spa
Oh,
on the
man.
side. Orcish mud baths, aromatherapy, hypnosis, gelatinous cube peels.
Yes, I love it.
And you realize that there is a rat perched on your chest, looking at you in the face, and Roomba is heading slowly toward this rat. Like, oh, dinner. And the rat sees that you're awake and goes,
possibly a sleep rat.
and then
so-
hops off you and turns
okay.
into ruin.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
that was close. I was trying
you're
to
awake. I
I
came to find you.
Worst shape
why?
ever.
Why, Ruin? What is going on?
I can't find my sisters, and I'm worried.
You can't. Are they not at Dark Dance Manor?
No. Like I think Cecilia left because she was looking for someone, and then I have no idea where Artemisia went.
All right. Well, let's.
Are you
We should
drunk?
go back to the. I was.
Are you?
No.
And then he uses the dwarven word for the state that you're in.
I. a bit. I'm a bit.
I see. He continues
But,
speaking to you in dwarven.
It's very sweet that he learned that word for you.
His
well-
dwarven isn't that great, but
Sweet that
he's trying.
Aye, that's very sweet of him. Because I don't speak Elvish, so 1 point ruin. So
Well, the best way to learn a foreign language. Okay. Anyway,
I gonna make a joke about tongues, but all right. So let's ruin. I think we should let's head back to the manor. Maybe Stong or whoever's there will know where they went.
I'll help you unless you like being. And then he uses the word for the terms for the condition you're in.
No, I do not like being in. No, but I think I should. I think it's good for me. I'll need to remember not to drink so much.
Isn't
All right.
that kind of contradictory?
How so?
If you're in this state, won't you not remember?
No, I don't remember entirely what happened before this state, but
Oh, I see.
now,
I see.
now all I remember is regret. So let's go back to the manor. Here we go.
All right. All right.
And why don't you go ahead? You don't need to wait for me. Okay.
You don't want me to wait for you?
No, I think it's better if you just go ahead.
Oh. Okay.
Because your sisters might be back. They might have returned. You should go check and see.
Yeah, I suppose.
Okay. All right.
He heads off, looking a little forlorn.
Aye. Okay.
You are
I-
awake now.
I'm awake. I grab the happy earthquakes. I grab Roomba on my shoulder, and maybe I'll hide him in my cloak because some people in Westgate may not appreciate a gelatinous cube.
The dwarf
They
and his
should.
gelatinous cube familiar. Yeah.
Aye. So, and I'll head back to the manor. And
Was
I
super
arrive at the
waiting for you
manor,
to puke or something.
and I enter the manor, and I'm in the manor, and
You do arrive back at the manor. Do you just walk or did you take a carriage? You probably just walked, right?
oh yeah, I walked. I need some fresh air and the lovely smell of rotting fish and seaweed and all the things that the wind in Westgate brings in from the lovely.
This is
That is,
Bizarre.
that is
smell-o-vision
true.
episode.
I
I think Big Edna's is not too far from the manor. If I
okay.
am
It's in
correct.
the Temple District. So
Oh, okay. It is a little ways then. All right. Well, you come across Stong heading toward the Silks at Dawn, the Dawn and Dusk place.
Stong, Ruin. He's looking for Cecilia and Artemisia. Do you know where they are?
I know where Artemisia is. Cecilia may or may not be on a date.
Oh, so she's with Sarshan then.
Mhm.
Okay, good. All right. Well, that'll make Ruin feel better. And where's Artemisia?
Oh, Shay sent me this message recently, and she talked about a wolf appearing and then eating a large thing of ham and being really interested in fashion. So I think that's Artemisia.
That does sound like Artemisia. Aye. All right. Where is that?
The Purple Lady, I believe.
Purple lady. Okay. All right. Thank you. And you'll run off. I know that it's actually Silks at Dawn, isn't it? But
Yeah.
It's
Dawn
the
and
Dawn
Dusk.
and Dusk, yeah.
Dawn and Dusk. But I'll.
Which has two different names. Silks at Dawn is what it's called during the day.
Okay.
I don't actually
but
know what it's called at night, I don't believe.
Yeah. Anyway, so
A
I'll.
long day adventuring. We don't have time to go out to the club.
Great. Head back to the manor.
Okay.
I'll rush back to the manor to deliver the news to Ruin that his sisters are likely fine.
All right.
He should go and check on them.
Okay, so I think we'll take our break at this point.
All right.
So come back in a few minutes. See
Check
if
out our extra life
yeah.
campaign while we've got 5 minutes. Go check it out. Find some incentives you like.
absolutely find some incentives that will save the Westgate Irregulars from certain doom.
And help children who are in hospitals.
Exactly. See you in a minute. Hail and well, Matt, we're back. Oh man, I had that thing where I had to sneeze, but like no sneeze happened.
Oh, this is the worst.
Gotta drink some bourbon. Okay.
Good. Oh, good.
So some of our intrepid adventurers are headed to the manor. Some of them are headed to the Dawn and Dusk. So splitting the party, excellent plan.
Always works out well.
Let's do the Dawn and Dusk first. So, Cecilia, you and Stong arrive at roughly the same time. Sarshan is there as well, came with Cecilia.
Good. I didn't lose him.
Nope. He's saying something like, I still think you should have let me go find that other night mask and kill him, as Stong walks up.
Just really I would like to be able to go home at a reasonable time. And this is already taking longer than I wanted.
You're right. You're right. Of course.
What are you
Very
doing
logical.
here?
Whoa. So right as Stong like enters, does he see them first before
Yes.
they see him?
Mhm.
He's gonna like duck into a side bush real quick and just observe them because he doesn't want to
Okay.
ruin the mood if there's something romantic going on.
Like
Oh my
that.
god.
That bush is not at all large enough to conceal a like 7 foot half orc wearing
Make a
red
stealth
dragon
check.
scale armor. But make a
freeze.
stealth check.
All right.
Do it.
Oh man, if I don't see them, they can't see me, right?
Do you have
Natural one.
disadvantage for wearing scale armor? Probably.
Probably. I rolled an
I
8
think-
either way.
I think.
Yeah, you definitely saw him. And Sarshan's like, friend Stong.
What are
And
you
he
doing
holds out
in
his
the
arm.
bush?
What? How did you guys see me?
You clasp his arm in greeting.
I do.
All right, they
Strong
flex
arm.
together.
Really? Oh, we do a predator.
They're predator flex, yeah.
I'm sorry. I was just trying to give you guys space in case, there was a good mood or something.
This
And then
Good mood.
I wink at Cecilia.
walking.
I'm in a good mood. Cecilia and I have done a great deed today, and I got to kill someone.
Who did
We
you
found
kill?
some
and
night
what deed?
mass.
Someone who deserved it.
We found some. Remember
Probably.
Remember your new friend Lasaka?
Yeah.
She owes money to the night mass.
The one
Oh.
who is bringing you blankets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reminded her she's bringing you blankets, but
She
I also
had
got her a
forgotten.
job, so she may be a
Well.
little late. Assuming she goes to work, which is another question.
You got her a
But-
job?
Yeah, I don't know. She was cute looking at all this stuff. Oh, that reminds me. And she pulls out the chili snails and she's like, I got this for you.
Oh, thank you. And then he pulls out the doppelganger cheese. He says, "These might
Oh.
pair really well together. This is for you,
What's that?
Oh.
maybe."
What is that?
Oh, it's
Martian
a-
sniffs at it, and then he goes, ooh.
No, no, no. This
Do not eat that, Lady Cecilia.
This is in Murad's
hold it up
pantry.
in the paper. Say, thank you. I add it to my basket full of things and ask later what the heck this is. Or maybe I just ask now, what is this? Do you know? Or did you just take something?
I think it's doppelganger cheese, a rare delicacy in the lands. I had never heard of it before today.
Who milks a doppelganger?
How do you milk a
Cecilia, would you
doppelganger?
like to make an intelligence check?
I would love to.
I think it's fine to milk a doppelganger if it's like in the shape of a cow, but like
Can doppelgangers take the shape of a cow?
I would imagine like a doppelganger
know.
sized
Like,
cow
are
could.
they
Like a
looking at
really,
humanoids?
a really fat
Human-looking
doppelganger,
cow.
or like a really
I don't know
small
anything
cow.
About doppelganger cheese.
This might be a question for Ed.
Did you make a
Doppelganger
check?
cheese
I
possible?
did. I rolled a 3.
You rolled a 3.
I rolled a
Oh.
3.
It might as well be doppelganger cheese for all you know.
Man. Okay. Well, add it to the pile on the opposite side of the store I bought.
So let me ask you this question about the spicy snails. Are they alive or not?
Stong. I'm assuming. I don't know.
Dead, I think.
I'm gonna say at this point,
Okay.
if they've traveled that far, hopefully I didn't hand you a jar full of dead snails that were supposed to be alive.
Sarshan's like, can you eat them either way?
Yeah, I bet. I bet they'd be good either way. The sauce is really tasty.
I don't like things that are too far dead.
Oh, yeah. I bet you
mean,
really love
Like
fresh
this, he
food.
pulls out the other half of the jerky.
apparently
like this
terrible
song?
gift.
Oh, yeah. Oh, but that also reminds me. Are you guys here to get Artemisia? Because she has a ham hock that she could contribute to our picnic.
What?
Artemisia.
No, we're here to talk to Shay. Artemisia here? What do you mean a ham hock?
Shay told me.
May just push in at this point because that's enough alarm.
Okay. Yeah, the door is slightly ajar, and there are muddy wolf paw prints leading into it.
Oh my. Artemisia!
Sarshan says, would you like me to turn into a wolf? Would you like to turn into a wolf? It might help.
Oh, is that gonna help?
Maybe.
I mean, if it maybe is not the answer I was looking for here. Okay, I will turn into a wolf. Thing.
Okay, you turn into your koi wolf form.
Do I smell
Sarshan
it?
turns into his red wolf form. Stong, you stay
Guess I
Stong.
could
You
polymorph
can
into a wolf.
polymorph if you want to join in.
Wolf convention.
I'll
Yeah, this could
translate
be
for
fun.
you.
Yeah, I polymorph into a
Cool,
wolf. Let's
look.
go.
Okay, what does your wolf look like, Yang Yu?
My wolf is incredibly shaggy, like almost like a little mini bison, looking wolf. But he's
Like one of
shaggy dark
those,
hair.
like one of those, the Mongolian battle wolves in Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. And you're like, what is that thing? Is that just a shadow? Oh my God, it's coming at me.
Yeah.
Dang.
Nice. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna try again and call for Artemisia, but using my beast speech.
Okay. It
Follow
sounds
the
like a
sun.
bunch of yowling.
Yeah.
Artemisia, shake yourself awake. You're just you're lying on top of this mound of clothes
So comfy.
with this ham hock under your paws, and you were taking a nap.
Well, she's gonna get the ham hock in her teeth, and she's gonna jump down.
Okay.
And
You
then
hear Cecilia speaking to you from the doorway. What are you saying to Cecilia?
What am I saying?
Yeah, what are you saying?
Well, I was just calling her.
Okay. Yeah, she's calling your name, but in wolf speak.
Maybe a little, are you in here?
well, her mouth is full, so you hear this sort of like and then she puts it down, and then she's gonna say, "This bone is mine. You can't have it."
You can have the bone, that's fine.
Okay.
I have some stuff for half elf Artemisia. Do you want some czar?
Or some cheese.
Don't eat the cheese.
Darshan scents the air and he says, she has definitely fed tonight. Not mated though.
Yeah, boy.
I give a
He's
half
smelling that on
sniff in the
people.
air. What does that smell like to?
Make a wisdom check, please.
Okay.
It could be
So-
perception if you're trained in perception.
Could Artemisia
I'm a
understand
jack
what
of all
Sarshan was
trades.
saying?
No, Sarshan said that he kind of like growled that very quietly to
Oh, okay.
Cecilia.
16.
What'd you get on your check? Oh, and you have advantage actually because you're a wolf, Yang Yang.
Oh. Well, one was a 16. Do I do better than a 16? No, I do not. 16 it is.
It just smells a lot like slightly off meat in here.
It smells like ham.
Yeah, like someone left the ham out too long.
Well,
Just kind of approach her very carefully. Like, are you doing okay?
it's my bone.
Your bone. You keep your bone.
Okay. And then she'll like set it aside like behind her. And then sort of like look at everybody.
Do I have any idea how to be comforting as a wolf? Because I feel like Cecilia generally is basically steering this wolf around. Like it's like person Cecilia is steering the wolf.
Okay, so
Does the
two
wolf have
things.
some knowledge in it.
One, you do have an idea of how to be comforting as a wolf.
Okay.
Nose boops, comforting,
Okay.
and kind of like cuddling with each other is comforting.
Okay.
Two, as a coy wolf, you have disadvantage on deception checks. I just want you to know that. If it ever comes up.
I feel like something screwed me here. Okay.
Well,
Probably
coy wolves
I
are
have, like,
utterly
smells
capable of
wafting off.
deception, so.
Seems very weird, but okay. Okay. I'm gonna go up to Artemisia and kind of nudge her, like comfortingly.
Okay.
Be like, "You're having a bad day." Just like kind of sit down next to her, make sure she doesn't bite me. She doesn't bite me. Are you gonna bite me?
Yes.
Does the ham make it better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And running. I like running.
Do you want to run back to Dark Dance Manor?
Can I take my bone?
Yes, please do, because in the morning you're gonna want that to be at the manor and not here.
So Sarshan is sniffing around the room, and he's sniffing at a pile of clothes that are soaked in wolf urine.
Oh no.
Rhiannon, please tell us which clothes specifically Artemisia peed on.
Oh, you're having one of
Alright,
those
folks, welcome
nights.
to our stream!
Welcome.
Oh
Oh
man.
my goodness.
D&D was
Um,
made for this.
So
Your
is there
DM asks you a very unexpected question.
a style that like Lilton has been seen like
I'm sure
wearing
there
around the
is.
town? Yeah.
I'm sure there
Like-
is.
Like,
Like
it's
all
very,
the gold doublets are all.
yeah, on the floor, and then those are the ones.
Oh, I thought she was claiming clothes.
I mean,
Inserting
maybe.
her dominance by
Maybe.
proxy.
He won't want them.
Sartian says, now what did she mean by this? He's got to circle around and sniff it a little bit more.
I
Okay.
don't want to think like a person right now.
Are you going to start running back to Dark Dance Manor?
She's gonna look at Stong and be like, "Who's that?"
That's it's okay. It's just Stong. He also wanted to be a wolf.
Oh, being a wolf is nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
I
guess.
sniffed my own.
Sartian says.
Oh,
Well, better I
so left
did not
out.
finish that sentence.
Don't worry, friend Stong. I will sniff your butt.
Oh my god.
Oh, I mean, I wanted
I
to do
don't
it
know
first,
if I can keep
sir,
doing
but-
this. It's
We can run.
What happened to Mirabelle when you... Never mind.
Oh, she's strapped on my back.
Oh, yeah. Mirabelle's like riding the wolf.
Princess Mononoke style.
Nice.
okay. Okay, so we do have a slight logistical issue here because I still need to ask Shay if she saw anything.
You look around and Shay is not here.
Okay. Can we smell where she went? Can I smell Lazar here?
Make a perception check with advantage. And you just have your own
Ugh.
perception skill, unless the wolf's perception is better than yours.
I don't know what the wolf's perception is. I don't believe I have these stats.
I'll look it up for you.
Whoa.
But
You know what I
you can
wanna
go ahead
do?
and roll. You do have
Not
advantage.
Well,
So Eric, I know you're looking up something right now, but afterwards, I want to know if I'm a wolf and I'm smelling and looking at these other wolves, who is an alpha, who is a beta, who is an omega?
Well, that is based on faulty science and poorly constructed libel suits and a lot of wolf porn.
I see.
But generally speaking, Cecilia gives you this sense of kind of being dominant.
The alpha.
Mm,
I'm the loudest. That's the answer.
So wolves' perception is typically +3, unless yours is better, in which case you have better.
Well, I got a 13.
Okay. You don't smell Lazar anywhere.
Is it
Do
the wolf pee?
smell-
The wolf peas smell it. Throwing everything off.
It is a little bit distracting, but you managed to keep your focus. You do smell Shay's very specific perfume.
Okay.
And it seems that there is a note that she has left on the table, the little tea
Oh.
table that people have gathered around to drink tea during the day.
Can I read as a wolf?
Everything is, well, I think you can actually, yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna read the note first because I know
The
once
problem
I
is
change
you
back,
don't have
I can't.
opposable thumbs, right? Like you're like, and you
So, like-
manage to get the note off the table.
What is bound to
Then
happen?
it flips. Okay, roll a die, please. Any die. Tell me if you get odd or even.
Odd.
Okay, it flips letter side down. And then all the wolves are staring at this note. And
I
Mirabelle's
changed
going,
Back. I'm not gonna
Ah.
be able.
Okay,
Sarshan,
Cecilia
you
turns
flip
into
this
herself.
over. No, if I change back and I need to turn into a wolf again, I know I'm screwed because I only
Okay.
get one.
Sarshan
Sarshan
turns
has
back
as
into
many as he
himself.
wants. So
Oh, I was gonna
could
say,
you
I can
flip it
turn back.
over?
And he flips the note over.
So what does it say?
It says, hello, following a lead to find an entrance to the Night Mask hideout. We'll send a message.
Okay. Well,
Heart SD.
Okay, I guess they're not gonna.
Or maybe it's
Shay.
SDS. I don't know. She's in the chat. She'll tell me.
There you go, Shay. Let everybody know you initialize yourself. Okay, well that was frustrating. Bust. I guess it's. I don't know. I guess it's good. I guess we should get. Yeah.
Shay says SD is fine.
Oh, okay.
It's just one word. Oh, well, there you go. Thank you, Shay. Okay. So, Shay seems to be following up on a lead of some kind. Tune in this Friday for more information about where Shay got to in our session called Hostile Takeover, starting at midnight. Ooh, okay. back to the action. So, you have this note. Shay says, I'm following up on a lead. You want to head back to the manor?
Song, can you ask her if she's saw anybody? Can you do ascending or are you at ascending?
I can still do some sendings.
So
I
we
would
just
like to point out
Mhm.
that we are a pack of wolves, 4 strong.
Yeah,
and we
you
have an
can't.
alpha.
You can't cast any spells as a wolf, by the way.
Oh yeah. I just have to revert back, but I still have a charge. A spell slot for it.
So the
Right
order of
now we're
operations
wolves.
should be
We could
Get-
be doing
or-
stuff. Like we could get more ham. We could raid the kitchen here. Shay's not home. The world
I
is
don't
our
think there's
oyster.
a kitchen at Silks at Dawn, is there?
This is a place of business.
Oh, my
Of
bad.
course, there's a kitchen here.
Excellent.
Has
Well,
Artemis already rated it though?
She
No,
brought the
probably.
ham from the manor.
Yeah.
So
She ate pretty well in the kitchen at the manor.
it looks like Jen has rated us. Hey, Jen.
Jen.
Oh, welcome.
Thanks for
Hey.
rating us. Welcome, Raiders. Okay, they're currently a pack of wolves trying to decide if they're going to continue with the quest or raid the kitchen. So,
Stone.
At this point, is it a quest? It's just getting Artemisia back home.
Well,
that's
I mean,
an
you know,
That's
important
a quest.
quest.
this is the first time that Stong has been a wolf with the other people, so he's like, "Oh, I should like role play as a wolf." Like, let's see how they do it. So, Alpha, said Celia, what is your
Why are
command?
you calling me that?
Sarshan says, I understand.
It's
Like Sarshan
so
boops.
agitated right
Stong's nose. Boop.
Urabel also likes to do that. Everybody seems to like to boot my nose for some reason.
It's the wolf equivalent of the predator flex,
Oh,
unless you're doing it to a lady wolf. Then it's more like you put your hand on their shoulder and you're going, hey.
I see.
hands on shoulders business. Okay. Artemisia, you take your bone and
Okay.
let's go back
Okay.
to the manor because this is going to be a lot in the morning.
All right, so you start heading back to the manor.
Yes,
Sarshan, the Alpha has spoken to the manor.
Ta-da! Okay, back at the manor. Rogar, you
Aye.
you mostly worked through your stagger on the way back to the manor.
I'm feeling pretty strong. My Dwarven constitution has kicked in and purged me of the poisons in my body.
Right.
So, I'm
You find Sebastian there, and he's reading a book at the main table.
okay.
There are several
is it-
tables in the library. He's just like at one of them, and he's reading there.
all right, and
Sturge
is
is there somewhere lurking around. You don't see him.
okay. Is
Sturge, if you would ever like to interfere, you may.
Interfere.
Like step into the scene. You
Fly through the
may.
shadows and scare everybody to death.
Right.
So-
This is primarily a Rogar Sebastian thing. So
Okay. Well, Sturge is in the library still looking at that book and identifying those items.
okay. I understand. So, Rogar,
They're
Sebastian
in the
is there.
library then.
They are in the library, but it's a very large place.
Okay.
Like most of the house.
Yeah, it is most of the house.
is Ruin there?
Ruin is there, yes.
I'll tell him. Oh, Ruin! I saw Stong. He said Artemisia's at the Purple Lady, and that Cecilia's running around with Sarshan, so it should be fine.
Oh. Ruin turns into a wolf and starts running off.
Okay. Right. I start to head go to my room and then go, oh, wait, no, Sebastian. Artemisia said something about you needing a bit of healing. Is that still the case?
Oh, yes, I suppose. He sets aside the book. He looks really tired. Also, his face is covered with soot because he was fighting a fire a minute ago.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, that's good because channeling Sharon Lara's grace is a wonderful thing also for hangovers. Just quick tip for all you drinkers out there: if you can channel Sharon Lara's grace, it's very, very helpful. All right,
Rogar, isn't it?
Aye, Rogar.
Right.
Pleasure to meet you.
Ilya has really made herself a number of friends, and it's quite nice.
Ilya, who's that?
Oh, Cecilia.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
So let me ask you something. And he looks in the direction that Ruin ran, and he's like, "Do you think that people?" So I guess you think people can have many true loves in their life. Like I thought true love was like true love forever, but obviously, like, what do you think? Like,
you're asking me.
Aye, because I think.
Why are you asking me?
Well, I'll just think that I think that if someone risks everything for love, let's say, and then loses their family and is exiled from their entire home and people because of that, and then that love is betrayed, how am I ever? How could you betray Cecilia like that?
You seem to be laboring under some kind of misapprehension.
So you didn't betray her then?
No, I definitely did that. Ilya and I were just children, and we kind of liked each other a little bit, but I don't think we were in love or like some kind of true love sort of thing that you're
really
obviously not talking about yourself about. But yes, I turned on her to save myself. It's one of the few things that I remember very clearly down at the core of my memory.
What do you mean by one of the few things you remember clearly?
It's so much. It's like a fog, a haze that's all around my. When I try and recall things, it just loops back to that moment, or I just get nothing. It's very strange.
Is it with this group and like memories? We got Sturge who can't remember anything of his past. We got Lilton messing with our memories and making everybody. Just sit there. Hold on.
Something.
Okay, he sits down. Is
All
this
right.
about you and the wolf?
No, not at all. Why? Did he say something?
No, I just saw the way you were looking at him, like until he left. Before he was a wolf and when he was a wolf.
Was it? How was I looking at him?
Well, not in a childish interest way.
Well, yeah. Well, fair.
If you don't want to talk about it, it's fine.
I really don't. All right. Let me just sit there.
Okay. He sits down. Are you going to tell me more about the power of love?
I'm going to show you the power of love, my friend.
Oh, I'm flattered.
No, not like that.
Okay.
No. Just shh. Oh, this is just like so frustrating. All right, so I'm going to cast Greater Restoration on him. I'm going to I'm just basically purging a lot of stuff here, and I'm just done with all of this who can't remember what crap. So I said, Sharinlar, if you can hear me, I'm a little muddled, but if you could just show flow your power through me and restore this Ballbag's memories, even though he probably doesn't deserve it. But, you know, I'd really appreciate it as a favor to me. Thank you so much.
He made a mistake when he was 13. He doesn't deserve this, but I'm going to heal him anyway.
I mean, it's a pretty big mistake. That's not like, oh,
Also,
no,
that's not the scale I thought we were working on. I'm surprised all of a sudden.
It's fine.
Okay.
Whatever.
I thought, like, you know.
It's a bit ambiguous. That's what we're saying.
What is his mistake? His betrayal?
Well, he's only given you part of the story and mostly
Well,
from his
Cecilia,
perspective.
like,
The
basically
13
told
was
me.
the part I went, wait, because it's not the number I've been thinking. It is.
He might have.
That's all.
It might have been older than that. Okay, 16, 17, fine.
Oh, okay.
The story I
Alright.
told before was based on them being 16 or 17.
That's
To
fine.
be clear,
That's fine.
they were not 13 years old and fooling.
Well, retcon. That's what he said.
on the road back
Now the
from,
viewers have their
Fortune-
memories messed with because they don't remember 13. Now they remember 16
Just
or
assume
17.
that was Lilton gaslighting you. So,
Oh my god, that guy! All the time!
all right.
So I,
He
because
made a mistake when he was a teenager.
well,
But he
on the
doesn't deserve
mistake.
any healing. But I will bestow this healing upon him. So you cast Greater Restoration on him.
Aye, because well, no, I just want to take a step back here. I feel like you're like diminishing his mistake. Like a teenage mistake is like, you know, oh no, you know, I drank way too much and fell asleep, you know, naked on the whatever, and someone painted the, you know, penis on my forehead or whatever. So that's a
It's
teenage mistake.
autobiographical a little bit.
Not at all. So but like what I remember Cecilia telling me, like on the way back from Forge of Dawn, right before she like ran away, was that like basically this ball bag that betrayed her on a level where her life was in danger, like, and that she was like being abused, or like her father's like a really scary dude, and then he betrayed her, and she had to like completely flee everything that she knew and run for her life, basically.
You telling us all to
No, this is what I'm remembering. So I'm saying to the narrator god in my head that's saying, "Oh, he just is a teenager. He just made a wee mistake. You know, don't be so harsh on him." I'm saying, no.
Let's move forward. It's fine.
Okay.
You can have whatever judgments you want.
Thank you. And I cast my greater restoration on him, in part because I think like maybe he's diminishing the mistake because he can't remember it properly, and I think, you know, that it's only fair he remember it properly, so, you know, Cecilia can have the satisfaction of him like feeling bad about it, or at least, right? So I cast greater restoration on the bar, is what I'm saying. I mean, on the fine young lad. I cast greater restoration.
Rogar is so nice to his friends.
Okay.
The bigger person.
All right. So this divine radiance falls down upon him.
Aye.
And he shakes a little, and he sits bolt upright, and he says, "Oh, I feel lighter. Like there's, oh no."
And do you remember that you betrayed Cecilia now?
He stands bolt upright. Yes, I remember. I was definitely 17. And then he looks around and he says, "You need to go.
Go where?
You all need to go. This is not safe."
Safe
And then
why?
the doors open behind you,
Aye.
God.
and you hear this
Octo.
voice, this man saying, "Well, I didn't expect it would be that quick."
Oh my god, what did you
Okay,
do?
Rogar spins around and
Yes, you turn around to see this middle-aged man. Maybe he's a human man. He's probably in his 50s, maybe almost 60. Think Greasy Peter Stomare.
I would if I knew who Peter Samari was. But okay.
Oh, you'd know him if you saw him. He has
Probably.
kind of, like blank salt and pepper hair,
Okay.
kind of darker skin, darker complexion.
All right.
I'll send you pictures afterward, Randy.
Okay.
And he's wearing a robe, and he has a mask that he's got up on his head, and he's not wearing it over his face.
All right.
Because I was hoping it would last a little bit longer, but I see that it didn't. And then he starts casting a spell.
Well, I'm gonna like cast my spirit guardians.
All right.
Some of my spirit guardians.
Roll initiative.
George, stab him in the back.
What is my +1? I really need a better initiative. Anyway, so that's 11,
Cool.
which is not great.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Well, that at least I have. Pretty. Oh yeah. That's 21.
Okay. You succeed in saving against his first attempt to enchant you.
All right.
First
So,
attempt,
like,
huh?
wash over me. I'm like,
Cast your spirit guardians.
Yes. I summon my spirit guardians and start.
Can Sturge
I-
act?
Hang on.
Yes, please. No, I'm just kidding.
Place for extra entrance
Yes,
points.
Sturge, you can act. Sturge, what was your initiative, by the way?
9.
9. Okay, so I guess it's Rogar who acts next.
Right. Okay. An important question. Did I see Sturge? Or
No,
aware,
you
was
didn't
aware that
see
he was here
Sturge.
at least?
You didn't see Sturge.
Okay. So obviously, when I cast my spirit guardians, I hate this technicality, but I exempt Sebastian from its effects.
Okay.
But
As you're
goodness-
casting it,
Okay.
a sword stabs into you and skips off your armor. Because
Okay.
now mithril armor.
Aye.
And you see Sebastian pull back the sword to stab at you again.
Oh,
Oh my god!
And he's saying, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, but he missed you.
Okay. So the spirit guardians appear.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Did you exempt
My,
Sebastian?
Dwarven Valkyries. I did exempt Sebastian. I guess it depends on the order of things. Like, did he strike me as I was casting the spell or
He
before I
did,
cast?
yeah.
Okay, then maybe I won't exempt him.
Well,
And-
he had readied an action to strike at you.
Okay, all right. So I was going to, but now I shall not. And
Okay.
also,
I guess
you
that's
know,
okay.
and that's fair. He betrayed Cecilia, so aye. And the spirit guardians appear. And boy, you know, it's been a while since we've done this, since we've had a good fight like this. So
Cool.
I'm like,
Good.
what are my
I'm
spells?
that's your response and not Cecilia. I cannot believe you told me to heal this guy because right now I
Serge,
feel
it is
so
your
bad.
turn. What do you do?
How far away is he from me? And how far away is Sebastian from me?
Sebastian is like within 30 feet of you.
Mhm.
Lazar is like 65 feet away from you.
All right, I'm gonna skip on over to Sebastian, using tables as cover, and I'm going to cast Protection from Evil on him, which I hope will force another saving throw every round on some kind of enchantment that's going on.
Okay.
So I cast it.
No, none of that. Lazar cast counterspell.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Don't think I didn't see you, long nose. I know all about all of you.
I'm going to hide now using my rest of my movement and bonus action.
It won't matter, you know. I've seen all of you. I know all of your little tricks. It's his turn again. Rogar, make a
Alright.
wisdom saving throw.
Okay. At least this is my strongest like stat. So, 18, 22.
Nice.
Okay. Well, if I can't have your body, I suppose I should probably just kill you then.
Phrasing. But also no.
Is that supposed? That's like the worst come on line I've ever heard.
He points kind of idly to you, and Sebastian attacks you. Sebastian is in the aura of your Valkyries. So what happens to him?
So it's a wisdom savings for half damage.
Okay, he did make his save.
All right, that is 10, 4, so 14, so 7.
Okay.
Oh,
He cries out in pain.
so I would have had time, it seems, to have identified these items that I have.
Yeah, no doubt.
What's the rod?
The rod is a rod of rulership.
How curious. I wonder if it would be useful in this situation.
Maybe.
And the ring?
And that ring is a ring of the ram.
Ooh, I love those.
So does Ed, by the way.
Does
You
that
ever
mean
notice that? Like they show up in almost all of his novels. He loves that item.
does that give you the power of headbutting really hard, or what does it?
It projects telekinetic force.
I thought it looks like a ram's head.
It's like a battering ram of force from this ring.
I had someone use one into the skull of a titan so that it rang like a bell and did like
Nice.
Okay.
the hero that was getting hit by it did not.
So Sebastian's going to go.
He doesn't have to.
Oh, he's going to though. And he misses with his first attack.
Good.
I'm like,
With his second attack, he does hit you.
okay.
This is a moment of truth. How much damage does he do per hit?
8.
Is it 6? Is it 20?
It is 6 points of damage. I'm going to need you to make a concentration check, please.
Oh,
Constitution save.
Constitution. All right.
DC 10.
That is my other strong thing, so that's nice.
Excellent.
17 plus 4, so 21.
Okay, great.
I love this dice. I mean, other than the initiative roll, it's done me very well. I think.
Okay. That makes it Rogar's turn.
All right. All right. I am going to call down a flame strike on Lazar. So, tell me, are you screaming? What is this burning? Sharin's flame strike. And I'll call down a huge column of fire on the ball-bag's head.
Oh, hold on.
And that's a dexterity save.
What? It's a 5th level spell, right?
That is correct.
Okay,
You-
it just
you know what he's
dissipates
expecting.
around him.
Holy shit.
Oh, that's not good.
You know what
That
he
was like
prepping
my
there.
big gun.
As soon as he asked you what
So-
question or what level it was, you knew.
and in that moment, I'm thinking, oh, so that's what Sebastian meant by you should probably run. Okay.
Yeah, maybe that's what.
Oops. Also, he does a wisdom savings against the spirit guardians, unless those just like have no effect.
You're not close enough to catch him in that effect. Also, they don't affect him. Like there's this globe around him where they can't seem to enter.
Okay.
So when I had Cecilia say, like, no, he's really, really powerful. Guys, seriously, he's dangerous. I have to admit, I didn't think it was bad.
I mean, if it's your
kind of
dad, do you
exciting.
feel even just like a tinge of like pride? Like, yeah, my dad's strong.
Okay.
All of that.
He points at you, Rogar. Make a Constitution save.
16.
Oh,
16
God,
plus 4, 20.
Oh God, I had to pick the one that
Like,
requires all the dice. Okay, hold on.
Requires all the dice. Is it like a
Look
meteor
at that.
shower? What's
Look at
happening?
that. That's just amazing. It's like this dice is just
It's a good one.
killing it.
So I'm gonna roll it in this roll 20 so that Yang Yang can see what I end up rolling. Rogar, you take 62 necrotic damage.
God!
I'm sorry. What was that again?
You take 62 necrotic damage.
Right. That was so I saved for half. Was that the?
You did not save for half.
Really? 20 didn't save for half.
Nope.
Oh yeah.
So,
Oh yeah.
is there such a thing as timesies in what is it, Rashomon? Like, do they recognize the official like timesies, times out rule of fighting?
Do you surrender?
No, I
Invoke
didn't
parlay.
surrender. But but I might like try to get the F out of there.
Oh my.
Okay. You're not dead though.
What was your max out?
No, I had 100,
Okay.
103 is.
Oh, well, good for
Oh, just
you.
One more round. Okay.
I
got this.
Hi. Only takes 2 hits to get me down.
Yeah, you got this.
I got this. Come on, Sturge. This is where you really shine now, right?
Okay.
Sturge is already gone. You turn around and there's Sturge is like not even there.
It is indeed Surge's turn.
Wow.
How far is the nearest open window?
There are numerous windows. I'll say you're about 20 feet from a window. It's slightly elevated, but it's one of those narrow, like you can't fit a person through windows.
It's okay. I could misty step through such a window.
That's true. You could do that.
Style.
So the big gun from my priest friend had no effect. That could just be a one-time thing, though. What did he just hit Rogar with?
Make an
Yeah,
Arcana
what
check.
was it? What did it look like?
He just pointed at you,
Uh-huh.
and then you felt your heart like stop,
Ooh, 21.
and then it kicked back in. Okay, that was a finger of death spell.
That doesn't sound good at all.
It's a classic
Yeah.
spell though.
Yeah.
Beloved by the community.
It is.
All right. By the way, what did I identify the dagger blade as?
Your identify didn't work on the dagger blade.
Told me nothing.
Oh,
Told you
interesting.
nothing.
And the detect magic would tell me what school of magic.
Oh, it was hardcore necromancy.
Whoa.
Like it was very powerful necromantic magic.
Whoa.
Okay. Ooh, interesting.
Mhm.
All right. Well, I'm
Just like finger of death is necromantic magic.
sorry, Rogar.
Rogar calls to Sturge, don't pull his finger!
And Lazar stretches in that Peter Samari way
Finger of
Oh my
death.
God.
and says,
My finger.
I'm honestly kind of embarrassed to do this. I usually prefer more elegant solutions. But you've really pissed me off, dwarf.
So Sturge has to live to tell the tale and get Cecilia here. So, or at least warn her. So he's gonna
No,
bamf out the window.
nobody should.
Come check out our Extra Life game where I'll be playing my new character.
Quick, someone buy us some healing. Oh man.
Okay, so he's gonna bamf out the window.
Okay.
And, how far up in the air is he?
About 10 feet in the air. So you just kind of land
Okay.
uncomfortably on the ground. You don't
And
take any actual damage.
if I remember correctly, that's a bonus action spell.
It's a bonus action spell, yeah.
Yeah, time for Long Strider and book it. Wait, yeah, and to book it. So, he runs.
Okay.
runs And he runs in such a way that he's going to put the building between himself and the finger of death guy. So the guy can't just like poke his head out the window and go, ha ha! Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sebastian is pleading with Lazar. He's like, no, just leave him alone. It's okay. Just, he's so kind. And Lazar says, forget it, apprentice. Your opinion means nothing. And he walks toward Rogar.
Right.
Oh, by the way, I need you to make concentration constitution save. Your DC, let's see, it did 62 damage to you.
Oh.
DC 31. Constitution save.
I have to beat
Concentration.
31.
Correct.
Like, do I get 220 sided, or how does that work?
If that is not possible, that means you fail your concentration and your spell dissipates.
Oh, okay, yeah, my spell dissipates as much as effective as it was.
Yeah, so you're
my
like
spell-
kind of leaning down.
Right.
Right.
I cast. If it's my turn, I cast Misty Step. No, okay.
No, you don't.
'cause
It is your turn though.
I did not have that. Right. Okay. But maybe I've watched it. Everyone's using it. It seems popular. I figured it out by now. All right.
So Sebastian grabs onto you and he holds your shoulders.
Oh,
Well, actually, he holds your hands to try and stop you from casting spells.
So I gotta waste my turn grappling the wee bastard. That's
Well,
not
he's
how-
grappling you.
All right. I'm quickly looking. Is there anything I can do? Just verbal? No, of course not. All right. So
ooh.
If you just submit, Lazar says, I don't have to kill you. I'll just use you.
I wish I was
That's
there
what
to
I
yell
wanted to do in
suggestions.
the first place, but your stupidly stubborn dwarf will has stopped me.
right. No.
Dwarves are so difficult to control. Almost as difficult as my wayward daughter.
Oh my god.
Right. So I have to roll to like break free in order, and then I probably can't cast the spell, right? Because I used my action to break
Yeah,
free.
that's how that would go. You could do like a bonus action cast spell, like a spiritual weapon or something, if you wanted to.
Run? Could you run?
Yeah, you still have your movement.
Oh my goodness. Are we yelling suggestions at him? Because I would love to yell a suggestion at you.
We're the voices in his heads.
Tong messages Rogar randomly and says,
Invoke your goddess.
That's right.
Invoke your goddess.
Yeah,
Alright,
I was thinking about it. I wanted to save that for like, okay.
No, this is what you need
What are you
that.
saving it
Yeah,
for?
I guess. All right.
Oh my god.
I'm like, this is my, like when I play video games, like I'm the person who I'm always afraid to use all of the things I get in the game because I figure I'm gonna need it more later, and I end the game with like all the stuff that
Exactly. But this is the time to use those resources.
I used to, I was like that. Never use any healing
We are the
potions.
slowest rolls ever.
Yeah. All right. I'm like,
Cecilia wouldn't turn.
oh, this is not good. I'm like, I
I
play
use that mega elixir now.
Sharon Lar, if there's anything you can do to get me out of this, I'd
do it.
greatly appreciate.
Do it. Oh my god. All right. I guess you gotta roll percentage dice if you're doing that thing.
So percentage dice. So okay.
He is using his divine intervention ability, ladies and gentlemen, and non-binary pals.
Oh, there he
This is
is.
the first time we've seen it.
It's the first time he's ever done this. Let's see how it goes.
Okay, so this is like I haven't rolled percentage dice in forever. So I have the the one, the 60, 70, whatever. Do I roll that and like 10 sided? Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Or right. Okay.
Make it good. Wait, what do you need? What are you looking for?
I'm out of bourbon, so you better pull this off, man.
What role are you looking for? Lou?
I need to roll low, right?
10 or under, I think, right?
Wow.
Isn't it 1% per cleric level? I think so.
Good luck.
0-6.
Oh, very nice.
Oh my god.
Very nice.
Oh,
That was
okay.
either the best roll or the best sleight of hand in real life I've ever seen.
I'm real world crying right now. I was like, no, God, no.
Oh my god!
I can't. I mean, that's amazing. That's great.
Like I will rarely say this. Cleric acting kind of sus right now. Okay, so
I mean, his hands were on screen the whole time. So
that's true. Okay, so imploring your deity's aid requires you to use your action, describe the assistance you seek, roll percentage dice. If you roll a number equal to or lower than a cleric level, deity intervenes. DM chooses the intervention. The effect of any cleric spell or cleric domain spell would be
any cleric spell?
if your deity it would be appropriate. If your deity intervenes, you can't use this feature again for 7 days. Otherwise, you can use it again after you finish a long rest. So, since you use it successfully, you can use it again for 7 days.
That's fine with me. So what do I do? What happened?
Well, hold on. Just give me 1 second. Talk amongst yourselves for a second.
Oh my
You
god.
can't rush a miracle, right?
Everything slows down.
I'm gonna look at the
Whoa.
chat because they have some. Oh my god, such a great suggestion.
Yeah, that is such a good
This is what
suggestion by
happens.
I
Doug.
literally feel like
Doug.
Ridlar really responded, like actually reached out and touched the
Doug.
Lazar is coming toward you and he's holding up his hand, and you see there's a rune on the inside of his hand. And you get the sense that if he touches your head with that rune, he will own your will forever.
Oh,
And he's coming toward you,
Right.
and the ground starts shaking.
Okay.
All of Westgate shakes. For years afterward, this would be known as the Great Quake of 1493. Right, that's what year it is. Buildings shake in their moorings. Coming out of the out of the dawn and dusk, you feel the ground start shaking. Sarshan flops over, exposes his tummy. He's like, what? He's never been caught in an earthquake before, but you were caught in an earthquake, a happy earthquake.
All of us feel ecstatic about this earthquake.
Lazard staggers kind of drunkenly and falls off his feet. So does Sebastian, falls over. Rogar, you are standing amongst this earthquake. You feel the vibrations passing through you, but your balance is still set and firm. You feel as though you are exactly where you are supposed to be, and you see the door. And there's no one stopping you.
Okay.
Sebastian has let go of you because he fell over.
Right. I
Book
make
it?
a run for it. I book it.
All right.
Well,
You
there's
get
sort
out
of
of the
coup de
manor.
grace. Okay, never mind.
No, get out of there,
Running
Rogar.
is good. Running is good.
Okay, you book it out of there.
I book it out of there with my incredible 25 whatever. But you know,
Your incredible, perfectly apportioned legs.
right.
The earth itself is on your side right now. Imagine that
Earth
the rolls
itself-
of it is are just
Earth
pushing
itself
you along.
is rolling and moving and
So they're like-
shaking, and you
Sexy
feel
rolls.
you feel this like vibration in your mind. It's like you can almost hear somebody just moaning in happiness, like you just feel fulfilled in a way, which is bizarre because when you get outside, you see buildings collapsing around you. The rest of the
Oh,
irregulars
poor
run
Westgate.
up to the gate. The gate is open. Somebody has blasted the gate open, or no, more appropriately, somebody has charmed the gate to open to it. Somebody, right?
So the whole city is shaking.
The whole city is shaking. The earthquake is racking the entire city.
Oh, wow.
Rogar seems oddly unaffected. And the rest of the irregulars get there. You're all in one place. And you can see the doors open to the manor house. And Cecilia, you hear a voice loud and raised in castigation and frustration. It's obviously Lazar's voice, and he's going, cursing.
Nice.
And then there's a flash of light before you can see through the doors, and Lazar and Sebastian have teleported away.
Oh crap!
But he didn't kill Rogar, and he didn't charm him and put an imposter in your party.
So right now, obviously, Cecilia knows none of this, but when she does, it's gonna so... but that's amazing. God.
Right. So I run up to the Westgate. I'm like, Lazar, he's heart and Sebastian.
Ruin changes from a wolf into an elf, and he comes over and he like hugs Rogar.
And wait, I'm just gonna hold on to him.
It's okay. It's all right.
We'll explain where Rogar can't. I have no.
Surge appears out of the darkness. Hello.
Cool. Hello.
I was on my way to find you to tell you what he's already told you. I don't know. That was a very timely earthquake for. If that. I don't know how you escaped, Rogar. Did you learn Misty Step?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to say Artemisia is having.
Sharindlar intervened and saved me.
Oh.
I look up at Ruin and I'm like, I think she loves me.
He rubs his hand across your cheek and he says, "It's a miracle."
Aye, it is.
And then Ruin will kiss Rogar.
Oh.
Oh.
It's all right. It's all right.
Prestidigitation.
You're safe.
Keep it.
Rogar, we've been trying to tell you that for months.
Mm-hmm.
Did it take an earthquake to finally teach you? Well, I'm glad she did it.
Sarshan is looking inside the building. He's got his sword out.
I'm just gonna grab him and pull him back. Like, no, okay.
And Artemisia is gonna
No, yeah, we should
don't think
run.
she's-
Growling.
Run.
she's
We should
able
run.
to like manage half elf right now, but she's gonna like go and like lean against Rogar, like trying to be comforting as well.
Oh, he'll scritch her between the ears. Oh, good.
Stong
good,
is
good
gonna
wolf.
Stong's gonna boop Rogar's nose.
Thank you, Stong.
Brr.
Cecilia, you feel a pressure in your head
No, I don't like that.
and you start receiving ascending.
Oh, I really don't like that.
Daughter, Lazar says, I see there's no point in carrying on our charade. You have this one chance to come after me. I know you want to. I'll be waiting for you. Bring whatever friends you want. Just know that you're condemning them to their deaths. Because you will be mine again.
You done? I don't want to stop.
That's
the
it.
rest of his sending to cackle.
Yeah, he does, because he's a dramatic bitch.
How
like
many
that.
cackles?
Yeah.
25.
Like, joke's on you.
Up to 25. It was
old
only
man.
like 3.
I can jump planes now. I got no reason to find you. F off. I don't know if that's a good idea. I'm really scared and really mad. And he also didn't tell me where to find him. So, but you know what? I think my original plan of like, let's not be here. I don't need to make a stand. I could just not be here. Sounds pretty good. Did he make you?
Is it? I'll tell her like I cast greater restoration.
touches Cecilia's shoulder. He doesn't say anything or do anything. He just kind of.
Who's touching my shoulder?
Sarshan.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell.
This is our relationship. He touches my shoulder. Yes.
Well, he's just being supportive. That's all.
And I'll tell her. Sebastian was under some kind of like compulsion or memory spell, like most of us, and cast Greater Restoration, and he remembered, basically all he did was tell me to run, and then Lazar showed up, and I think Lazar took him over somehow and made him attack me, and so I don't think Sebastian went willingly with him. I think he's being controlled. I just thought you should know that.
That sounds like what he does. That's what he said. That's what he does. That's what he does. He didn't get. Did he get you?
No.
How do we make sure he didn't get you?
I don't think so. Like,
I know a way to make sure that Rogar's not dominated. I feel like I should.
Some sort of detection magic, perhaps?
Right,
Sarshan suggests.
Detect magic. Wait, do my detect magic on him to see.
All right. He doesn't seem to be pulsing with magic.
Okay, check Sturge too. You were in there. You saw him.
Sturge is holding a number of magical items.
That sounds like Sturge.
Yeah. Like the classic Sturge. But he does not seem to. Well, Sturge does have a faint magical aura around him, but it's familiar. Like you've seen that
Sturge
memory
level.
binding curse before. It's not a new magic.
Okay, so if we run off, then he's got Sebastian, who maybe doesn't deserve this. And if we go after him, we all die, and I have to go back with him, or he's going to kill me. I'm not even really sure.
Or we go after him and he dies. So Sarshan
You
suggests.
guys don't get it. Like he's not. It's not an easy thing. Like
I get it. He's not good. Let's go away.
I don't think it'll be easy, Sarshan says. I just think it'll be necessary.
Sarshan,
But we can't. You cannot run.
Go try to fight him. That.
No, I agree. But
Is he
we
your
cannot.
enemy, said Celia?
Sarshan, he will kill you. He will kill you slow.
Unless I kill him first.
Oh my God, you're not even listening to me. Like.
Unless we kill him first. He could defeat Rogar and Sturge alone. Sturge, you were there?
Oh, yes.
Or you were outside?
I tried to.
Anyway, he could defeat Rogar and Sturge alone, perhaps, but he can't defeat all 6 of us, right?
I don't know.
Ruin says, 7 of us? Sarshan says, ah.
I don't think we can. Maybe if we all stood together, but especially after facing Lilton, we did not do so well there. No, did not do so well against the Night King. I'm a little like no, but
I'm
I
not
think,
going to abide someone who makes Cecilia afraid like this.
I agree, though. I agree. We can't have just Cecilia having to run for the rest of her life. I think
No, that's
were
why we're
already-
here.
we were already looking for Mirren and Ilra and Shadowbane. I think that maybe if we had all them on our side as well, if we all together, I mean, Mirren managed to, defeat the Night King, or at least defend herself against him. So, her plus all of us, plus Ilra, plus Shadowbane, maybe.
I don't even know where Illyra is,
Stalwart,
and don't think. I feel like it's even odds she's gonna help me, but
so Stong wants to transform back into his half-orc form, and he's
So this
gonna-
big shaggy wolf just turns into Stong.
yeah,
Big shaggy wolf that Mirabelle was riding like a horse
yeah,
turns into Stong.
and he's gonna walk up to Cecilia, and he's gonna say, "Look, I trust your judgment on this, and if you think we should run, then we should run. But Scarecer once told me that the Githyanki believed you were the strongest one out of all of us. I must admit, I thought it'd be me, but they picked you."
I didn't understand that at all. He just said I was the strongest because I could lie.
Sarshan says,
Well-
I understand.
Okay.
I think over time, I've come to believe that too. So maybe it's time you also believe in yourself and make a stand. Because we can only run so far.
You guys
before it
actually
catches
don't
up.
have to run. I could just go and you don't have to get involved.
We are involved. We're your family, Cecilia.
Yeah, Artemisia Wolf is going to be like on Cecilia now, like leaning against her, like, nope, not leaving, not leaving.
I like the plan of rescuing Mirren and Kaylin and finding your dad.
Rogar is definitely feeling like, I mean, he's facing losing, being exiled from his people. This is what he has. He has you. He has this group of people right now. So no way is he letting anything happen to you.
Okay. So we find Mirren. We set a wizard against a wizard.
Okay. Well, that's all the time we have for tonight. So, the Westgate Irregulars have a new quest, and they're going to receive a message about where to go. So, tune in on Saturday for our special extra long session, which is partly a delve. I haven't worked out the name yet, otherwise I'd tease the name. Also tuned in on Friday because our starting at midnight. I know that's kind of late for some of you, or you can watch the episode when we put it on. But that's going to be a little background about things that are happening behind the scenes that help them get to the next place that they're going to. So I have been Eric Scott to be the DM for this campaign. Thank you for coming with us on this journey. Check out our Extra Life. We got some great stuff going on this weekend. Take it away, Aaron.
Aaron M. Evans. Check out our sponsors, Idle Champions with Forgotten Realms, idlechampions.com, and head over to Extra Life and buy these jokers some gossip about the teenagers they want to romance. They're also teenagers in this game. It's not weird.
I've been Rhiannon Held. Thank you to our moderators tonight, Meyer, Doug, Seldarine, and Shay.
Hi, I'm Yang Wang. Please check out our Extra Life, as other people have been saying. There should be a link below if you're watching on Twitch. It'll look like the little banner, and you can click on that, or you can click on the panel that's there to go to Eric's page directly. If you're looking on your mobile phone, I believe it's a little button that will appear above your chat to the upper right of it.
I'm Stephen Merlino. You can also find our past videos on our YouTube channel linked on our Twitch page below. Be sure to click the subscribe button to support us and the bell to get notified as we add new content.
And be sure to check out Stephen's game 5 a.m. on Saturday. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget the Dragonborn Dating. It's coming up on Saturday morning. Aaron's running that. It's going to be hilarious and awesome. Oh, man, we got so much good stuff packed for you guys.
And I'm Randy Henderson. And thank you to everyone who gave bits and who subscribed, because, we do it for the love, but the money helps. And check out our website. Check out our Extra Life page. And you can go, there's a little roster tab, so then you can go through and see all the individual players, and you can go to their pages and see their individual incentives and all of that kind of fun stuff. So check it all out. It's going to be awesome. And also just in real life, I love you guys. I love you so much. Anyway, I have the feels after this episode.
You're
for some
finger
of Sharindler.
I may have finger of death to you, Randy. That does not mean that I don't love you, brother.
All right. Yeah. Anyway, so and I love all of you. Thank you so much for watching. And stay scrawly.